Oh,
Hi.
nice. Okay, good.
Hello.
I did remember. I was like, did I remember to change the portraits? I did. All right, cool.
Good job.
Thank you.
There's my little guy. He looks so cool. And there's your little person. She looks
We're
I
all just
missed
little
them.
guys. I did too.
Yeah. I
Okay, doll.
missed them.
I think if Bologna dies, I'm just gonna make a little guy.
Please do. I would love
Well,
that.
please don't die, but
Well,
yes.
yeah, please don't die. But if you do, make a little guy.
Just a little fella. Anywho, so we were going to
Yeah. We should do a full recap
Oh,
for stream's sake.
Yeah,
Oh,
further
yeah.
recap.
Sorry.
So
So eager.
last session, you guys had made it to the town of Pottersfield. Coming on your way to continue to deliver this letter for Vanny. Once there, you guys, you showered. Well, I think you guys, it wasn't a shower, it was just literally you dipped in the ocean. But you guys got clean, then you went about your various ways before regrouping at the guild hall and took a quest to transport this corpse to Cholstep, which is a town a little bit to the east of you. Then you guys, watched as the sun began to set, and so decided to head to the Babblebrook Inn for the night.
Brooke!
Yeah.
We're actively heading there as session ended, so
How did you not make fun of me for in my campaign having a babbling brook, but it being I completely didn't put two and two together that in my session wow. Anyways,
I mean, it has been a while since we played this
been a while.
campaign.
So, Unweir, because Unweir has no clue that this shit can get cured, because I don't think he's asked anyone. He's gonna look at the people who have experience in the world and be like, so, I know we can't fix the other thing right now, we're gonna go do that, but this, fixable, right? I'm not like this for, I can go back to me, right?
I mean, most things are fixable.
Vampirism is curable, I imagine. Well,
Where pigism is.
yeah.
Thanks, Bologna. Yeah. The pig. How?
If you were another were animal, would you have just said, "Yeah, this is cool"? But because it's a pig, you're like, "This sucks."
I'm not me.
I mean, you are.
No.
You are you. You're just hairy.
Look at me. No, I'm buff. I look like my sister if she were a guy.
Yeah, that's a little.
Yeah.
I like
But,
narrow my eyes, imagining it.
Just the fade image of your sister if she was
Not
a
a
guy.
good feeling.
We'll attempt to get you back to a place where you're more comfortable. I don't want to speak in guaranteeing. Certainties.
Great.
We certainly can.
I mean,
look around. First things first,
well,
though,
you
probably
look
getting a place to
rather
stay.
dashing. Like that. The hair's a lot, but
Onward
At
just
least
kind
you
of
don't-
screws up their face in disgust and looks down at themselves.
No.
At least you're not ugly.
That's true.
But
Yeah,
I
you
don't
could
look
look
like how I
stylish.
feel like I should.
I mean, that's fair.
We'll
What is
try to
backing
solve.
up outside my house?
Beep.
Yeah, it's just beep beep beeps. What? Okay, I'm not that curious.
There's just a guy on a cart who's yelling beep as he backs up. but yeah, so you're going
I've done
to
that before.
being on a cart and just started yelling beep.
I'll be right back. I think that was an
'cause I've-
ambulance in my driveway.
Excuse me?
Because I've had to, because I've worked with buildings and stuff, or like cleaning or moving stuff around and stuff. And so you have to, because I'm like full cleaning, and taking stuff out and whatnot. So, you've got to move furniture and whatnot. So you just yell beep as you're going backwards, so people know there's furniture coming.
You
Beep,
know, I guess
beep,
that's very good.
beep, beep.
Panicked beep. Yeah.
Sorry about that. It was an ambulance, but they were just turning around in our driveway.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's good.
Give me a fucking heart attack. We would have needed the ambulance. What were we talking about? That scared me.
You're
On
Beeping
his
big.
way to the Babel Tavern.
Yeah. Maybe people around here will know, because they were talking about were creatures. Surely they've had to hear some before, right?
They were not talking about weird creatures, but
They
sure.
were. They were talking. We told them, and they said something about, or we told them, and then they gave us a look.
I think we
So they weren't talking about were creatures.
I
You were
remember
talking
we did.
about
At
talking
were
least
about
you
it, and I didn't remember it.
understand.
Yeah, it's fine.
I also
It's fine.
yeah. I mentioned that lycanthropy was an issue, or there's an issue in the forest. I remember that to the town hall people nearby.
Yeah. Yes, but what I mean is that's
Yeah.
you talking to them. There was no the townspeople were whispering about it, or you talk to them and
True.
you're like, oh, lycanthropy. We know about that. That's been they're all like, lycanthropy. What are you talking about? What's going on?
Yeah, that's fair.
You're
A bad-
lycanthrope.
Yeah.
Lycanthrope. That's a big word.
Well, maybe someone will know, but to the tavern.
Barkeeps usually have the
Yeah.
best
Do you
stories.
think if I'm bigger, I can drink more without getting drunk?
Maybe. That's worth trying.
Maybe, but I don't know if you should try.
You're
Hey, don't be a Debbie Downer.
This is lycanthropy
I
mixed
asked.
with being a damn fear. I don't know if we want to find out what happens when you mix those two with alcohol. Not
I
in a public
Did
setting.
ask Osiris to stop me from drinking because I'm too curious for my own good.
Yeah, but it would be so cool if you.
You could have ham and a bit of rum.
Oh god.
I might actually gag.
Ham and rum. That's gonna be a
Wanna think
staple
about
in
the
all
ham.
of our D&D sessions now at some point. Ham and rum.
To the tavern.
But yes.
Yeah.
Into the
You guys-
tavern.
There
The
you
tavern
go.
into.
But you guys head to the Babel Inn. See a cheerful woman standing behind the one counter, a couple of tables, not a lot of activity. There are a couple of people in the inn, but they are quietly eating and discussing amongst themselves. There doesn't seem to be a lot of there's no bar or stage or anything going on. It just seems like a quiet kind of place to settle down for the night.
Are we just staying here for one night, or should we do 2 for...
Well, you're leaving
Staying
tomorrow with
here
the body,
one
right?
night, you took a quest to leave town tomorrow morning.
Right. Okay,
First
so
thing in the morning, I thought it was lunch.
You are meeting them on the edge of town a little bit after dawn to get on your way.
Sounds right.
Fuck. I need to fix this tonight.
Well, I also need to put in a weapon request tonight, and probably going to be selling our magical weapon that we have.
Oh, that's fine.
You will have a little bit. It says a little after dawn, but it means an hour or two after sunrise.
Yeah.
You're within your time. So you will have a little time in the morning to do stuff, just not a lot.
If I split off, we could both do our thing.
Yeah, but
Okay, cool.
you can each get up to one thing or go with somebody else to their one thing, but you're not going to be able to visit multiple shops or anything.
Okay.
Great.
You
cool,
did
cool,
that
cool,
when
cool.
you came to town.
Cool.
But
Well, hello.
she cheerfully responds, "Hello,
Hi.
can I help you guys? Here
You're
for
looking
room, food?
for a room for a night? Potentially food?
How many
Food,
rooms
please.
would you like? Each room has 2 beds. It's a spare a night."
quick look through. Probably 2 then, right?
Yeah.
2 rooms.
Where are your retainers sleeping?
Right, I
In one
forgot
of
they
the rooms.
exist for a second. Yeah, they just get to sleep on the floor.
Well, no, there's 2 beds, there's 2 retainers. I can
But if we-
sit in the corner. Well, no, I
you're
can't
not
sleep
sitting
out
in
on
the
a.
corner. Excuse you. Yeah, you sleep.
Fuck! I sleep!
3 rooms, my bad.
Are there any attractive people?
Barkeep.
No.
Oh.
Depends where you staying for the night.
Usually here. I've got a room myself in the back. If I don't sleep in the kitchen.
You sleep in the kitchen?
Or raise my eyebrow. That doesn't
That
sound very comfortable.
I've got a little mat.
So sad. What? That's not Osara saying that. That's Sam. That is the saddest image ever. Is the barkeep on a little mat in the kitchen? It's like a dog bed.
Yeah, but I guess but she's saying it like because she's in there cooking and then she just curls up and goes to sleep. Like she
That's
doesn't have
still
to
a
be.
sad
She mentioned
image.
she has a room in the back. She's the one choosing not to move another room
That's
before
fair.
going to bed. She just likes the kitchen.
Poor lady's overworked.
Well, what do you also have on the menu? Just so we know.
We have soup. We have a wide variety of drinks. We have our specialty tea.
I miss
uh,
soup.
Alcohols, couple of meats.
Ham rum.
Anything that would interest any of you? Got some oatmeal.
Oh boy.
I would even
Getting a
take
little
oatmeal
old
at this
now that it
point.
was from this morning, but
Okay. No, I will.
No, I guess 3 rooms. And
I am interested in the tea. It is non-alcoholic, I assume.
yes. It's mint herbal concoction.
Ooh, that does sound really good, like in real life.
Can lead
I would
to
also
some
like a tea.
interesting stuff, but sure. The tea is 3 spare.
Any brandy?
Yes, we have alcohol of most sorts.
I'm buying a room because we're doing 3 rooms, so party funds. We have party funds.
Yeah, it's like, we have party funds.
So, are we doing 3 rooms?
Yes.
I'll take out the ones. Wait, that was a 58. I'm an idiot. Right? Yeah.
You're not an idiot.
It was. I went to 49
Oh. Well.
from 58. And I was like,
It's okay.
3 fair for the 3 rooms. And then I guess, are your retainers buying their own food? Or do
Yes,
you pay
they
them
cover
for
their
Yes,
that?
own
they
food.
do.
The retainers are employed by the kingdom, as is technically Osiris, so they actually get a paycheck.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so they
Do I
have
get a
their own like
paycheck?
money.
Did
If you
never
ever
thought
did
about
any nightly duties,
Fair.
You should get something to eat.
you're
while
a knight of
it's
the
over.
kingdom, but you're choosing to serve as an adventurer instead of serving as a knight. And so if you served as a knight in like a town where they would put you up and you become like a guard or something, then you would get a paycheck for being a guard. But they're
Almost.
not paying you to just exist.
So if we ever like rested for like a week in a town, I could probably just take up a post for a week, right? Get a paycheck.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Nice. Alona Cypher, you should eat something. I want tea, please.
Only a con save. Anybody who gets the tea.
Is that the specialty drink?
I would
Yes,
like to
That
fail
she
is-
it,
did
please.
call it her
I'm gonna
specialty.
fail it. It was how many again? It was 2?
3 spare.
3 spare.
I want it now.
Alright, 3 spare. You're taking it, roll me a con save.
I'm failing it.
I want to fail.
Alright.
We're all failing it. This
Alright,
can only go well.
everybody roll me a d20.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow, I'm scared. Is this good or bad? We don't know.
I'm terrified now.
Alright, you guys take your tea as you sit down to pass the time.
Yeah.
You guys getting up to anything before heading bed?
I mean, it's too late to probably find anything. I guess I will just kind of say, Onweir, do you want to maybe ask the barkeep about
The only
healers?
thing that comes out of Sam's mouth is incoherent babbling.
I don't
Brooke,
understand what you're saying.
you also are speaking in tongues. You will be able to speak again in a minute. Sam, it will take you 5 minutes.
Oh,
Izzy,
great!
it will be 16 minutes till you stop
Holy
speaking in
shit.
tongues.
Onweir's gonna just talk through it the whole time for the full minute.
Osiris
You
is like,
hear yourself normally, but everybody
Yeah.
else
Oh.
hears a language they do not understand.
What are you talking about, Osiris? I do not understand what you're saying. Why are you giving me those looks?
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't understand.
definitely. He's just gonna like roll his brows, like
Just yap, 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 and
he's
finally
gonna.
it's just don't understand what's going on here, and I'm kind of getting uncomfortable with the looks, guys.
I'm going
I-
to just take the brandy that I ordered and just slam it immediately after I start hearing the babbling.
My God. God,
That-
why?
Because oh my god, this is
Am I
not.
that unbearable to be
No,
around?
no, you're not. Definitely.
This Onweir like sad babbling.
Yo.
Oh no. Eventually.
And Onmir's ends very much faster than your
Mhm.
guys's.
Yeah. If you say that and we can actually understand you starting to say
Yeah,
words,
like the
he's gonna like shake his head like no, trying to talk, and it's just babbling coming out, making it worse
I'm not-
probably.
I'm gonna point at the just like point at Osiris and then make like a hand talking motion.
Yeah, I can tell that he's talking. I don't understand him.
Yeah, he's gonna like cock his head at you, like you know, do that like the head shake and shrug, like what are you? What? Yeah, I'm talking, but then also realize.
He's-
Oh, it's just babbling happening here. Can we put it together that it's
Babbling
probably the
brook.
tea?
Yes, you.
We have
the,
high.
the lady
that
did
word.
say it had a.
It had a special effect, yeah. So just
Yeah.
gonna,
I'm in a
gonna put it
vulnerable
together.
place right now, guys.
And Cypher's
Huh?
speaking normally
I'll be right
throughout. For what little.
Yeah.
It's dinner time, so babble away, I guess. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna take like a just fish out some more money. Point at my empty alcohol. Like
She will serve you more. She has served many a customer who can't speak at the time. But it's gonna be a spare for every mug of brandy you drink.
I nod
Eventually I will.
appreciatively.
We should at some point ask the tavern keeper name, you know? Or sorry, the innkeeper. What do you call? It is an innkeeper, right? The person who's in charge of an inn,
Yeah.
Definitely an innkeeper.
yeah. At some
But,
point when the babbling
she's-
stops, Cyrus is definitely going to like try to clear up with Onweir. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that you were talking too much or anything. Just everything you were saying was just as confusing as when I was talking.
Understand.
Yes.
And then
It's
you
okay.
start talking, and I understand you.
Yeah.
It's just like
Just Bologna
whoa.
remains babbling. Hand on your shoulder. Just wait it out, maybe. Say words every once in a while until it stops becoming babbling. Cannot understand you. If it's important, write it down. That hopefully will work. I'm honestly not sure.
The innkeep would say her name is Bridget.
I'm just like going to sigh. My chances with this lady are probably ruined. I've been babbling.
Just walk up to her and just babble for 16 minutes, or for like the rest of the minutes you're not with us. Gonna look at you. So many people have done this. But yes, I will say what I was also trying to say on Weirs. Do you want to ask the innkeeper about potential clerics in the area?
Onweir is not here.
Oh, I
Where
completely missed
is eating dinner?
Onweir is eating dinner, so I can ask the innkeeper for them. You know, while they're gone. I think that
Oh,
will.
I like jazz.
Innkeeper looks at you a little worried. It's like, why you need to know about that?
It's not for me, but there has been. I don't want to worry you, but we did spot a few werebeasts on the outside of town.
Already looking in the direction of the very clearly werebeast on Weir.
I'm gonna like step in front of her view casually. It's just.
With you, I don't know how to deal with that. I'm sorry.
Is there any clerics or someone in town you think could?
I don't know. There's it's- there is a church in town, but I don't know if they would be able to help. I don't know enough about the whatever it is to tell you how that works.
That's fine. Just was wondering if you were knowledgeable enough to have any information on just people in town that might be able to tell us.
People
I figure
in
it's
town,
not common.
I've got quite the info.
Well, that is what I'm looking for. Just if you think anyone could potentially have an answer to cure it, and be very much appreciated. 'Cause
My
we also
best
don't know where
bet
to
would
look.
be the Adventuring Guild.
Or actually.
uh, that or the church. Um, Other than that, I'd just ask some of the adventuring sorts in town, or maybe the guy that runs the magic shop, but he can be kind of rude sometimes. So you'd probably be best off asking around the Adventuring Guild.
I'm taking more detailed notes so I don't have the same issue I had last time of troll step in parentheses. But I do appreciate the information.
Strip.
Troll ship. Just a ship made
It's
of
not
trolls.
troll. It's Chol. CHOL, by the way.
Oh, CH. Oh,
Very different.
I definitely didn't hear that.
I was hearing troll too, so.
Cool.
It's Chol step.
Oh, there's so much more to that than I. I literally just wrote troll step, is what I heard, so you know.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Oh, there's two
trolls,
P's. Okay, I have since edited my notes now. It's no longer a troll step.
It's part of the reason I was so confused when you were talking about it, because I was like,
hey, troll step, I mean, it sounds similar, alright?
it sounds similar, but you were clearly saying troll step, and I'm like, there's no troll step. What are you talking about?
It's fair. Well, we have that information. I don't remember. Was I already at the whatchamacallit?
Magic shop?
Not the magic shop. We did go to the
The
magic shop,
adventures?
didn't we? Actually, where did we go?
You guys went to the magic shop, you went to the blacksmith, you guys went to the Adventurers Guild, you went to the bathhouse, and you talked to the small little, like, regal people, guard post, yada yada.
You remember the forge? We did meet Rapal. What did I went there and I didn't order the magic weapon, or did I
You went there,
We
and he said,
didn't
"I
know where we
can't
were
make
going.
it yet. Where are you going? I can send
Oh,
an
and we
order
didn't
ahead
know
of
yet.
you."
Yeah,
You
yeah.
didn't know where you were going, so you have to go back and finish that order. You were supposed to go
Did
meet
I
with
already
him
pay
after.
him? I don't remember if I did
No.
that either. Yeah, I was
You're not
figured I
paying
didn't.
him at all. He's ordering ahead at a different shop. You're gonna pay the shop that you buy the item from.
Hopefully I'll have the money for whatever he makes me.
He's not the one making it.
Whatever they make me. Well, I mean, unless there's anything else or any more attempts that Bologna wants to make at the barkeep or innkeep, whatever. Her, the lady, Bridget.
I'll just keep like small flirting to see if she's
Test the waters.
or test the waters. Ask or try and gauge if she's got anyone. And
Roll me an insight if you're trying to gauge.
nice.
No idea.
Can't really tell. You think she might just be being polite to the customers, or she could be really interested in you. You know, you can't tell either way.
Oh, I love that. A full
She
sentient.
she she isn't like, asking you to stop flirting or anything. She seems to appreciate it, but that could be because she is doing her best customer service and allowing you to flirt lightly, or it could be because she's enjoying the flirting.
Oh boy. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Ask her if she wants company in her bed tonight, you know? Must be lonely, back there all the time. Need any help? I don't know if Osiris would actually be giving that advice. I don't think he would. I think that's just Sam. I don't think he would necessarily stop you either.
Hi.
Just, you do you. Oh, hi, welcome
back.
Are you back already?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Izzy is debating whether or not to flirt harder with the barkeep.
How's it going so far?
They've lightly flirted and rolled real poorly on insight to see whether or not they were receptive.
I don't know if it's
to
just
it.
politeness or they're into or she's into her,
I don't know.
We did also learn that either the church in town, Adventuring Guild, or potentially the guy that runs the magic shop would be the best to talk to about fixing the lycanthropy issue. That is 3 locations.
Oh no. If we were on a time crunch per se, which one would you suggest trying first?
She suggested the Adventuring Guild. Sam asked about the church, and she said maybe the guy at the shop would know, but he's kind of a dick, so I would ask the Adventuring Guild.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Adventuring Guild, church, and magic shop is probably how it would go.
Cool. Oh yeah, that dude was a dick. I remember that.
That's why he'd have unidentified magic items, is because he
Yeah.
offered to identify them for a price, and you went, no.
He was a dick.
I'm just gonna continue with harmless flirting.
Alright. But eventually you guys head back to your rooms, and who's going to what room?
Didn't think about that one.
Who wants to be alone? Because the
No one will be
2
alone.
No one will be alone because we have 6 people with us technically. Because I still have the 2 retainers. I don't have Leto left.
There are
though.
6
Oh yeah,
people.
Cypher.
There are 6 people in 6
Okay.
beds.
Yeah.
I
so-
forgot about Cypher. Because I was
More than
counting our
6?
names. I was like, "There's 3 of us. There's 2. What?"
Oh, sorry, I
know,
was just going into the first room. Not gonna think too hard about it. Alright.
I'm planning on eating your dreams tonight, so
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna sleep with.
we have a deal.
Yeah.
With
Out of context, though, it's a wild thing. Just, I'm gonna eat your dreams tonight. Just, oh, wait.
We have to.
with
Yeah,
I'm gonna sleep with the same room with Ella Kane and
You're leaving Cypher
Even
alone?
Cypher their own room.
Or are
Yeah.
the... Okay.
no, Cypher's going with you. It's two.
Wait,
Oh
you
yeah.
guys
we
got
have
3 rooms.
Yeah, we got 3 rooms.
Oh,
everybody
then
can get
me
their own
and
bed.
Cypher will be just.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, you don't have to be on the floor in a room.
Cool.
We need
But as you
people.
guys head into your rooms for the night, Onweir, you feel a strange tugging and then a voice in your head
Oh no.
that you
no.
recognize as Enri's, who says, "We are all okay. Vampires use anti-magic attack, destroyed stones. Sister is perfectly healthy. New stone in Star Guildhall. Stay safe."
That is...
Onweir starts crying.
Immediately bursts out into tears, as put together as he can, because Enrice, he doesn't want to be embarrassed in front of. They don't want to be embarrassed in front of. Thank you for letting me know. Hope you all stay safe. Thanks for new stone. Tell Joe hi from me, and that's it.
That all
And then
sounds like
tears.
Yeah, I was like, and then tears. Just, so I was gonna look over, like, get her ready for
She's
bed, and just...
okay.
Oh, okay, that... Oh... That's really good, actually. Okay. Is she, like, in danger at all?
Fucking
Or...
vampires.
She's
She's always in danger. She's Joe.
I guess, yeah, that's fair.
Well,
He's
I
gonna
mean, as much
just-
danger as someone who's as strong as her party can be. And which which guild did he say?
In Strahd, because that's the
Strahd,
only
okay.
place they know for sure you're heading.
Okay, great. And I won't have a stone until we get destroyed. So I can't check it on there. Oh, I didn't tell. Oh. I was gonna tell Enrice that the 2 diseases can happen at the same time because he wanted to no updates.
Fortunately, that bit of information will have to wait and think like Osiris is like rubbing your back as you're crying, like trying to comfort you. At least you know that she's okay. That's the important part. We'll get the other
but now I
information.
can't bother her. What kind of little sibling am I if I can't bother her once a day?
Says the
Well,
one who ran away from home.
Yeah, now I can be the little sibling again because I got what I wanted.
you'll be able to make up for that lost time. Right. For now, I'm just gotta focus on getting you better too. Your sister might kill me.
Well, she won't kill you. I won't let her.
Well, thank you.
But she's still gonna find out about this.
Probably.
Because
You'll probably tell her, won't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
I already wrote it down in my letter that I was planning on sending soon.
It's okay.
Or I think I sent. Did I send?
I don't think you sent it yet.
I
no.
don't. Yeah, I don't think you sent it yet.
I was gonna send it at the next town we got to.
I know I did send money and a letter to my sisters.
Yeah.
But can I eat your dreams tonight? I'm hungry.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. And also, I'm exhausted because
Sam, roll me
I was
D20.
sick.
Oh shit.
But we got here.
Oh right, yeah. Can I not just let it happen? I don't know if we had that discussion. Can I not fight this?
Yeah, we've had that discussion. Your subconscious
Fights
doesn't
it, yeah.
know what's going
Also,
on.
that wasn't fighting it. That was you were rolling to see if you got a dream and if you got a dream, what dream. Because you don't dream every night, you know.
That is fair.
That is different from making the con save to see if Brooke can eat the dream.
Right. Well, hopefully I dream. I will, like, Osiris will say goodnight, go to bed early so that way potentially Onweir can eat and then sleep soon.
This shit is difficult.
Yeah, my hunger is a lot easier to satiate than yours.
But Sam, go ahead, roll me a con save.
Okay.
Yes. Fail.
Yeah, I can't force fail it, but I will.
I
I'm
know,
gonna,
but it's you, so
really
you're gonna roll low.
unfortunate. Yeah, but I do have a +5 to it.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunate. I am a
What's your wisdom? What's your spellcasting modifier?
My spellcaster? No. I don't have a spellcasting modifier. For my wisdom?
Yeah, if it was wisdom, it would be spellcasting modifier.
If spell attack bonus would be 5.
Well, that's not.
Are you looking for a DC?
Oh, I didn't make that close. Sam passes.
Damn it.
If I stare long enough at Osiris, can I figure out I'm not eating from Osiris tonight?
Well, it's the same thing happens that usually happens when you try to feed on Osiris and fail, which is you end up in a dream you did not intend to end up in.
Great! I still get to eat.
Alrighty then.
Roll me a d20, Brick.
I love that you're finding out a lot about Osiris, not by talking to him, but by being
yeah.
in his dream.
Roll me a wisdom save from
Oh.
Scissoreth.
Oh,
Wait.
from Scisra. Oh. I just
Oh.
heard roll wisdom save.
Why
Great.
am I rolling a wisdom? Wait, for Why?
For
What is
Scisra.
happening to
Is it
Scisra?
because
I
I'm eating
can't-
Your
her
NPC.
Oh, well, yeah, I know, but why? What's happening to her? Also, I can't remember. I only
It's-
have her bio and info.
Her dream. It's her dream.
I meant con save, yeah, but it doesn't matter because you still got the 2, and whatever that plus the 2.
Oh, that was me. That was me rolling.
Yeah,
Because I
that
heard
was
wisdom
Brooke.
save, so I rolled.
Oh,
I
no,
can't
yeah.
roll for
Sam, roll a
Scisra.
con save.
I don't have her
Yes.
access to her sheet.
She has 10s. It's just a straight roll.
Okay.
We've been over this. That's why
I always
you,
forget.
Oh my god, Sam.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you should just roll better,
Brooke,
Brooke.
roll me a d20.
I'm hungry.
So sorry.
Brooke, roll me one more d20. A d20 plus 1.
So a dirty 20?
Wow.
What?
You feel yourself like start to consume dreams a couple of times. Like
Oh.
you get like a flash of Osiris, and then you get like a flash of something else, and then a flash of something else, but you just can't grasp any of it, and you end up back in your body not having fed on any of the dreams, as every dream you tried to grasp a hold of spat you out.
That's awful. That's like you're just getting snacks that are really unfilling.
It's
like
not even, it's like the smell. It's just,
Yeah.
oh, I really like how those fries smell. I want fries. I can't have them.
You definitely basically just walk. You haven't eaten in 3 days, and you just walk through the school kitchen.
Oh,
But you're not allowed to take any food.
God.
Your
I'll
mouth is on
very
the
sadly go to bed.
Some form of torture, I think, actually.
Few more tears in my eyes, just from the hunger. But I can finally get rid of this exhaustion
Oh no.
that I've had since 2 months ago.
For the rest of you, the night passes as it normally does.
I'll wake up
You
early,
guys eventually start to wake up, and
do my exercises.
I'm leaving.
there's fresh oatmeal and soup available from the
I look very sadly at it
setting.
before passing by.
I do think whenever you wake up though, Osiris, it looks like he's been sweating a lot in his sleep and slept, but doesn't look too happy about.
Are you sick?
No, just a bad dream.
Oh, I'm
Speaking of, did you-
sorry. No.
Ah. I don't.
I hate it's like smelling a really good stew after a long day of work. You just can't. There were so many.
There has to be a better way to get you food, dreams, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know how we would do that, though,
Maybe
unfortunately.
being around more people?
Oh, it would lead to more opportunities
Maybe.
if we
Or at
started
least
to.
maybe focusing your energy on the person who isn't so mentally in control of themselves.
Which one is that?
You know, the one with the +5 to the save against your dream ability.
Hey, we don't know about the
Well, he
pluses.
made a deal. In On Weir's mind, Osiris is the only one who knows and is willing and has offered.
It might be time if we wanted to, just to start sleeping all in the same room, and if we talk to the others about allowing you to feed on their dreams.
I got a whiff of other dreams, and we were the only two people in the room. I don't think being in the room super matters. I mean, distance probably, but
You would think in a tavern there'd be plenty of options. People don't dream as much as I thought. Or I guess, dream enough for you to want to eat them? I don't know how that works.
I will say for that, it's more so because you could probably tell, at least to some extent, Brooke. It's kind of like you're reaching out. You have to try to consume the dreams. And so you like expended your energy to try to consume the dreams, and you kept failing, and then just like couldn't keep trying. There's more dreams in the tavern, but you
the
just
limited
ran
amount I
like
could try.
you can't just
Okay.
keep trying to consume everybody's dreams unless you're like desperately hungry and have lost all basically control over that, or you know, like you're getting more power and maybe then you can like try more. But it's basically like you don't get unlimited attempts every night until it works.
That's fair. Just I can hear the dreams, just couldn't go for anymore. I need to go fix this and motions to entire self, and then sad
Okay.
because there's much more body mass to motion to now.
No. Depression because you are no longer a twink. Yes.
Body dysmorphia. We don't like this. I worked hard for what I had. And by that, I mean I didn't follow Joe's food schedule and workout regimen. I made my own.
Was that to
Hopefully.
not work out and barely eat?
I worked out. Maybe barely ate, but I worked out. I just focused on being more dexterous than strong. I'm still pretty strong.
Just flexible and dexterous, yes.
Yeah, very flexible.
Worried more about stretches and stuff. Doing some yoga.
Worrying more about getting stretched.
Hey, no. If Uncle Aaron and Joe had their way, I'd be just like them. Not the point. Oh my god, Aaron would not recognize. Not the point. I'm gonna go fix.
Okay.
And I'll meet you guys back on Edge of Town?
Yes. What do we know specifically what edge of like the northwest? We asked.
Yeah, the east edge, because you're heading
yeah.
east to Troll Step.
I'd like to. So you're going to go sell the sword
and let them know we're going to Troll Step.
You do not have to sell. I'm just letting you know you keep forgetting you have the sword to sell.
It's just
You
in
could
our
hold on to it.
inventory.
Yeah, you could hold on to it and maybe trade it for when you get the glaive at the next place and get a deal there instead of splitting the cost of the sword here and, you know, then worrying
Hey, the
about
wind
whether or
has
not
some really
sword
smart
is
ideas. I might keep the sword to trade.
Hey, I thought I was the one hearing voices.
Well, turns out, I don't know, the wind, it sounded like words, you know, and it was coming through the cracks of the wood.
Huh.
And gave me a really good idea. This would be when we're downstairs, probably we're talking, you know, about everything together.
I think it was an idea you had, but I just think you forgot over, like, passing time and because you guys
Passing
keep
time.
forgetting you have the sword, I didn't want you to just sell the sword because I'd reminded you had the sword and feel like I have to sell it now. You can hold on to it. Was just my
That's
point.
Would it be possible if I go to tell the guy just like, hey, we're going to Troll Step, and then I remember it was really pricey to get the items identified, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You guys were trying to get them identified by a certain dude in
Dickhead.
the magic shop, and he
Yeah.
was charging a lot to identify them. You have gotten items identified before for cheap, and you have also managed to get items identified for free. It just depends on where you go to get them identified.
I might go with you to the Adventuring Guild. Do you think there's somebody there that could identify the items for cheaper?
I mean, I don't
You
know.
do not have enough time to go to multiple places, so if you go with Brooke to the Adventuring Guild, you will not be able to go talk to the guy
You
about your glaive.
It's okay, it's fair.
I
I'm
know
willing
it
to
feels like I should have time,
Yeah,
but
no,
it's
it's fair.
you
Yeah,
have like
it's
an hour and a half in the morning. You're in an unfamiliar town, so you have to travel. Then you have to like talk to people.
it's fair.
You
It's fair. Don't worry about it. I get it. So yes.
and identifying takes like some
Yeah,
time
10
per
minutes an
item.
item, yeah.
So you definitely can identify and travel to like multiple places.
So I guess if Bologna and Cypher, or wherever Cypher wants to go, Cypher can go. If I don't know, Bologna, do you want to
I
get
was
stuff potentially identified at the Adventuring Guild? Go with Onweird, unless you have something else you wanted to
probably
do, of course.
I was gonna go meet with our contacts, but getting stuff identified is probably a good idea.
Well, you're all gonna meet with the contacts. That's what you're meeting.
Yeah.
So you could meet with them early if you
Bologna
wanted
was
to head
just
straight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
early.
if you want to do that, you can.
just what could
Cypher's
go
not
wrong?
here. We can say Cypher goes to the
Yeah, I was
guild
like, can
hall
we
to
just
try to
send
get things
Cypher to
identified.
go with Onweird the guild hall?
Yeah, let's go Cypher.
Yeah,
Or,
alright.
and
Huh?
now I know this is absolutely wild, you have people whose job it is
Oh, you're so
to run
right.
errands for
Oh
you.
my god.
Holy shit. Hey, so it's been a while. Okay. So I actually, that's a good point. I could, just in case you don't get good information for the Adventuring Guild, which I'm pretty sure you will, I could send like Scissora, well,
Well, Scissor is going to be
Scissor's going to
preparing
do
the
the
cart.
horses. Yeah, the cart and horse, stuff like that. I could send a Kane to go to the church, potentially, too, to get more information. Unless you're confident that you'll get what you need at the Adventuring Guild.
Was that directed at me? I thought you were still talking
Yes.
to I'm
that
so
is.
sorry.
Okay.
What? What?
Do you think
I'm a
that
bit out
you're-
of it.
It's okay. I understand. Unless you're confident that the Adventuring Guild will have what you need, I could also just, in case, send a cane to the church. Potentially get information about lycanthropy. There is a cure.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
Call Kane over. Definitely, it feels weird giving more orders and things for him to do, but he will.
It's his job.
Yeah.
He's probably happy to do it because you never fucking tell him to do anything. Sorry,
Yeah.
freaking.
He's probably
Okay.
richer than you if he gets paid to do this.
Oh yeah.
So I will call Kane
Cool.
over and just.
Agree to go and talk to the church. Asks if you would like to leave a donation to the church while he's there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Giving it. I forget. I think did my money on purpose. I wrote it down somewhere. Yes, spares. How much is a good amount of money? What? I don't want to give a lot of money, but also is 10 quarters like too cheap?
Yeah.
10 quarters is 2.5 spare.
Yeah. So I can just get it at, you know, is that cheap? Is that too cheap? I don't know if that's too cheap.
A
I feel like
peasant makes more than 10 quarters in a day.
I'm gonna give a cane a full on my behalf because I would also like to donate, and I feel like a
It is
full is
worth
fair.
noting, you can donate if you want, but you guys would know it is a Church of Udar. So it's not exactly somebody you non-humans worship very much.
I'm not gonna donate a full.
Because he's kind of worship of him is part of the reason for the anti-human like feeling that prevails throughout the
Osiris will not
empire.
be donating. Yeah, it's like if the church is yeah, like
It would be like
Osiris would
so
actually have a bit of a reaction when it came to ask that. Just no, definitely not.
I stick my tongue out.
Is that something we can get smited for? Looking towards the sky again because this is the second time I've questioned smite.
I
feel like he
I
would
mean,
already.
probably
done it.
would have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But now it's you know, as long as you're not making an effort to like, I don't know, burn down the church or something, I don't think it matters too much. But I'm not. I don't know.
That's a very low bar.
He's not
Got it,
exactly
cool.
interested in your worship anyway.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't
To be
think
honest,
we
we
really
might not
matter.
be well received going in there.
Oh, that's a good point.
Would I be fine because I have pointy ears?
No,
No,
you're
it's
not
Oh.
you're
human.
not human. Oh, yeah. Can be careful when you go in there asking the questions, and don't push it too much if they, you know, are being assholes.
He's not in danger. You would know more so than anybody else, Sam, because you were in the capital, so there would have been a larger like. They are accepting of other races. They just view them as like legitimately it's awful, but they just view you as like lesser. But so it's they wouldn't mistreat you if you came in because they don't see you as like something to hate or that they're trying to like kill you or wipe you out or anything. You're just not on their level. So they might be like rude or snotty or just not think you're worth their time, but he wouldn't be in danger.
Still, some
Oh,
They're
people,
that's
just less
you
comforting.
never know. So he's still going to
you,
warn
you
him and just
yeah,
be like, be careful.
but it is there are laws in place both in the church and in the kingdom that protects you from being attacked just because you're so
Laws mean
yes, there's
something
still a
sometimes to
danger.
people. So I understand that though. But
There
yeah,
there is
Osiris is still
absolutely
going to warn
reason
him.
to be afraid. So there's you're absolutely fine to warn him, but it's not like you're sending him in knowing it's potentially dangerous. It is
Yeah.
he should be fine to go in, and he himself does worship Udar. So
Yeah. Oh, what?
Cringe.
Well then.
Cringe.
Okay.
he is a someone who buys entirely into this kingdom. Why wouldn't he worship
I guess
the
that's fair.
royal? The worship of Udar is the accepted worship in this kingdom. I mean,
Fair.
Well, good luck.
Yes. And he's probably a really good person actually to go in there because he'll probably just know how to talk to them better.
Yeah,
So
Cypher, come on.
Cypher no swiping. And I think it every time you guys say
Yep.
their name.
And
Alright.
I'll head to the forge.
Alright. Rollies to see who does their stuff first.
Rollies! I like rollies. God damn it.
Wow.
Wow,
Give me
look
a
at
sec.
it.
I'm pushing a horse out of water.
Oh, I thought you said you were butchering a horse for a second.
Yes, I'm murdering the horse.
Yes.
Much different.
We just want to assume Izzy's gonna win.
Yeah.
Izzy won.
Holy crap.
Alright.
Yep.
Izzy gets to go first. So you're heading straight to the meeting point, Izzy.
Yes.
Roll me a perception or investigation check as you go to the
With
meeting.
guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24. You do, as you're approaching, pretty quickly spot a pair of cloaked figures. They're standing next to a coffin, and they seem to just kind of be sitting there and kind of talking to each other in a little bit out of the general walkway, but not too far off the path. They just seem to be kind of standing there talking to each other.
Just gonna kind of walk up casually. Are you? Did we get their names? Like the who was
Uh,
putting the?
You did not, but you were told to meet the people with the coffin, so given that they have a coffin, it's highly unlikely that there are multiple people bringing a coffin to a meeting point in this exact spot today.
Fair. However,
Uh,
the chances are no.
They're not zero. You're right.
we're
I said
paranoid.
low.
Somehow we take the wrong corpse to Joseph.
Go the complete wrong direction. Going back to Vanille.
Well, Vanille's not the completely wrong direction because Vanille's north.
Fair.
We'll walk up to them casually. You're the corpse we're transporting.
Ooh.
Well, we're the people who have the corpse you're transporting.
Close enough.
Ask them if they're the corpse you're transporting.
You say it like that. It sounds like you were expecting the
I can
corpse
make you
to
the
be
corpse.
there, like standing to greet
I can
you.
make you the corpse we're transporting.
Oh.
Are you the only one taking it? And I thought you would have a wagon.
Oh, I'm not the only one. I'm just here early.
You didn't bring the wagon? Who's bringing the wagon?
Scissor's
Oh,
bringing the
horse
Oh,
wagon.
Sizra.
She's-
Right.
Jeez. We just
Sorry.
had this conversation.
I'm sorry.
Silly
It's okay, I
goose.
get that.
It's okay, Sam forgets about them too, and they're her backstory thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go over, the standard procedure. We're just transporting, no
We'll help you.
stops.
There's not really anything to stop at between here and Charles Steps. About 3 days away. We'll help you load the coffin, and then you take it to Chol Step, and you'll find our associates there who will take it off your hands for you.
Anything on the way we should be aware of? Any potential danger?
Well, I mean, it's the road. There's always potential danger. That's why we've hired adventurers to escort instead of taking it ourselves.
Just gonna stare at them.
Stare right back at you, unbothered.
It's like for a full hour they just have a staring contest.
I mean, they
He's just gonna
legitimately
show
will
up and
not.
just be like,
If you don't say anything else to them, they'll just sit there in silence for as long as you sit there in silence.
But sitting there in silence is different from having a staring contest for an hour. Are they staring at each other or just quietly
Well, if
standing?
I'm gonna
if
send
if
you
Pelota
a message.
keep staring, they'll keep staring.
Oh,
No.
It's probably the DM.
yeah.
All right, are we keeping your rolls, or are you guys rolling again to see who goes next?
I would roll again.
Oh,
I shouldn't have rolled again. I should have saved.
all right. Well, that's how that
Alright.
goes. Okay, then.
Rook, you're up next. You head to the Adventuring Guild. Still the same small, little-ish building that you were in last time. You make your way inside, and you see A couple of adventurers, but not really a lot milling about at this time of morning. They usually come in more in the afternoon. There are a couple of guys working the counters and stuff, and
Do I
you
recognize
can
our
see
guy from
into the back
yesterday?
room. There's a lot of information that you guys never use.
I'm so sorry. Is the
What do you
guy
say,
from
Rick?
yesterday working?
No, you do not see him. He doesn't seem to work both the opening and closing shift.
That's fair.
Lucky him.
Well, sometimes you double up by accident. Like your boss puts you on the closing shift one night and then the opening the next day. It's annoying.
I
I'm
usually
gonna.
It's
work
not
a
the
full
case
day.
today.
Oh,
No.
I'm gonna try and find the nicest person working at a desk.
Roll me insight.
The nicest person.
Oh gods, please.
Vibe check. Oh, lovely. We
vibe
are on
check.
point with those insight checks, guys.
You see, there's only 3 people
Thank
currently
God
working at
Nino
the
like got me out of
desks.
the way.
One of them seems to be a human, a human woman, and she's the one that seems to draw your attention the most, because the other 2 look like kind of bigger men, and you're just a little wary of them. They don't look as friendly on the outside.
I'll go to the human woman because that's what my insight's telling me.
She looks up
Excuse
at
me.
you, a little bit annoyed that you have disturbed her paperwork, and it's like, yes, can I help you? You looking for a contract?
I'm so sorry to bother you. If say someone were affected by, do I know it's lycanthropy? Did Bologna say
Yes,
lycanthropy?
you have
Okay.
been lycanthropy has been
If
so.
someone got infected with lycanthropy, how would one go about fixing that?
Well, assuming one wanted to, I would usually tell them to go to the church, or they could find an adventurer who had the uh, ability to heal them, all of
Cool.
which would have been available in our archives and didn't need to
Uh,
bother me for.
Sorry. It's just, well, I'm on a time crunch. Cypher, you're on your own. Bye. I'm gonna try and run to the church. Thank you. I'm gonna leave a Argot
You're
behind.
not gonna have time, bro. I'm sorry. One place.
Oh,
You picked the Adventurers Guild.
even if I dash.
Pick the Adventurers Guild. She did say you could try to find an adventurer with the skills needed.
Does anyone in here look holy? I
Roll
am still
me
leaving an Argot
an
behind for her.
roll me an insight check.
Oh, please. Cypher, you want to help?
No, Cypher. You just said Cypher. You're on your own and moved
Damn.
on. Cypher is now talking to the lady about identifying stuff.
14.
Fortunately, on a 14, you don't see anybody that gives you cleric-y vibes.
No.
Oh.
I'll very sadly make my way. I'll wait
Make
for
a move.
Cypher, but I'll make my way to Bologna.
No. Oh no.
Cypher will take the money out of the party funds, but will pay just 10 spare an item to get your 3 items identified.
He's much better than the other dude, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I don't remember how much it was, but I know that we
Oh,
all agreed
also,
it was bad.
while I'm at the Adventurer's Guild, I'd like to send a letter.
If you are sending it to another guild city or aka another guild hall, it is free for adventurers to send a letter. So where are you trying to send it to?
Turtle Vanguard.
They will send it to the adventuring hall that the Eternal Vanguard uses, so the Venusaur one, so it will be free to send out. If you are
Thank
okay
you.
sending it to there, and then when the Vanguard comes in, they'll get them with you.
Okay, I will stop bothering you now. Thank you so much.
You guys should now be able to see your magic items.
Yay!
We end the
Finally, we'll know what that dust is.
jellyfish-like bubble. That's adorable. That's all I'm doing.
All right, Sam, you head to the blacksmith that you had found before. You see the same, people running the counter. It's, their shop, so they just do have to work here all the time.
Just walk in, I'm coming back. I do have information on where we'll be traveling to.
Where will that be?
We're gonna be heading to Chol Step. Take about, obviously, 3-ish days.
Well, it would take longer than that to make you anything, so, unless you're gonna stay in Step a while, which I can't imagine why you would, honestly.
How long would it take you? Yeah, don't do that. How long will it
Well,
take you?
you were asking for a magic item, correct?
Yes.
That usually takes a while.
How long is an estimate that you can say is a while? A week? A month?
Weeks? Close to a month?
Okay then. Where would we be back in a... Would we... Man, it's really hard to say where we'll be in a month. I mean,
You are going
we're
to
going
be
to
in Strahd in about a
Strahd,
month.
right? Yeah. It's gonna be about 6 weeks to we have 6 weeks to deliver the note. We're gonna be about there. Yeah, you're right. So okay, then I'll say Strahd.
And are you just looking for a +1 item, a +2 item, or a specific magical item, or would just like an effect and see what they can manage to get on it, and you'll take what you can get?
Part of
We will
me wants to take the gamble.
keep we will keep the price range, or well, I mean, I won't, but I will message them the price range of a +1 item, so you won't show up and won't charge you for some. You're not going to get a legendary weapon out of it, but you're also not going to be charged for a legendary weapon when you're expecting to be charged for a rare weapon type thing.
All right. Then let's do surprise me.
That'll definitely make some people over there happy.
And should I? Were we gonna hold on to this +1 weapon for that long? We probably will. I will add that I would also trade them a +1 longsword.
Anything of that sort, you'll have to deal with them when you get there. All I'm doing is putting in that an adventurer is ordering a magic item, and to have one available for you when you show up. Any payments or anything of that sort, that's on you. And then.
So I imagine anything higher. I don't know how much money we're going to be getting along the way, but I imagine we're not going to have enough for a +2 weapon because that's like 5,000 something usually, right?
Prices are available.
Right, you're so right. I usually have it open, but it's been a while.
Been a while.
A rare item is going to be about 600 Argot, which translates, well, it's 600 Argot on the base, so that's about, 1,300 spare. Be the base for a rare item, but they can get up to like 12,000 Argot. I mean 12,000 spare.
I mean, that's the range that I'm scared of. Fuck it. I'm gonna be saving money and hope that I have enough. I'll do a +2 or a rare item. See what they make.
Alright. They will get to work on your rare item. you guys can head to the meeting point, which also, Brooke, Elikane will show up a little bit before you, actually. But when you show up, we'll let Onmir know that the church can cure lycanthropy, but they do require both a donation to the church as well as you have to convert to their religion because they're not going to cure somebody of. As Udar is technically, and by technically I mean literally in a war with every other god, they don't want to serve followers of another god. If you want help from the Church of Udar.
Well, it's a good thing we're leaving. Thank you, Elikane. I'm sorry that we don't have the time for me to go get cured. And thank you for the information.
Well, you don't have the time before the meeting. You have one thing before the meeting. Nobody is making you leave town the second you get the coffin.
So if you
Well,
wanted
Onweir's not thinking like that.
And Weir thinks we are leaving now. We have no other choice. To be fair, that is
That's
kind of
how
we all are
Onweir
thinking.
thinks. There's the now and the not now.
That's entirely fair. But you guys all meet up, and the two people there help you load the coffin into your wagon. And they do eventually introduce themselves as John and Jane.
Nice.
J&J.
I'm Onweir. It's nice to meet you.
They're not very talkative.
Okay. Twiddles his thumbs over there. Just
I will
bored for the
also-
entire waiting until they're gone.
I will ask them, for your associates, is there like a name, appearance, something we can use to identify them so we don't
Oh.
just hand off the corpse to. Okay.
They'll be wearing similar cloaks, and we'll be waiting for. Corpse has a name that the DM is forgetting. Where did I put the list of contracts? There it is. Oh, it is. List of contracts. The corpse has a name. They'll ask you for the name of the corpse, and I will re-find that in my notes before the time you get there.
Okay. Name of good a corpse. Why did I write down Vlad? It wasn't named Vlad, was it?
Vlad Dracula Tepish. No, it is not named Vlad, I don't believe.
I want to watch the
All I know
second
is-
season of Nocturne so bad.
So do I, but Sam is so slow.
I'm so sorry. Well, I have Vlad before Corpse and Troll Step, so maybe it is, or I just wrote the name. Who knows?
The corpse is named Peter Coulson.
Peter Coulson.
Aether. Not Vlad.
Type it up for you guys.
Oh, thank you. 'Cause, I was going to have fun with the spelling of Coulson. It probably would not be the actual spelling of Coulson.
I mean, it's literally
Okay,
cold.
it is.
Don't-
Look, I don't know. Maybe it was something different, alright? I heard Troll Step. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was thinking Coulson. So
But they'll be the ones waiting for Peter Coulson's body. If they don't know the name, don't give it to them.
Alright,
okie dokie.
keep that in mind. Unless there's anything else that we have to do here. I
They
don't-
do hand you, as you're leaving, 150 spare.
Oh,
It's half your payment. You get the other half upon delivery.
thank you.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry.
You guys load up, and who is leading the wagon?
Question? It's a good question.
I think it was between Bologna and Cypher, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. I mean, since Cypher is not here yet, maybe we give it to Bologna so Bologna rolls.
Yeah.
Yippee! I love
With
rolling.
advantage from Cypher?
Well, Well, take
Yeah,
Galivanting or whoever wants to get an advantage. Roll me an animal handling check.
at advantage.
Yep.
Oh boy,
Uh, I was
you could
good.
have
I
guidance.
yeah, I thought about that read like right now. I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Well, a 10 is not great, but
Mhm.
while the horse does, pull a little and maybe lollygags a little bit more than you would maybe like, they do continue along the path and they are moving forward throughout the day, and so you're not necessarily making a lot of time, but you're not, losing a lot of time as you spend your day traveling.
I would like to make a perception check for dangers.
Roll me perception.
Don't wanna
My
just
first not shit roll of the night.
You got a nat 20.
Proper
What are
roll,
you
not
talking
rollies. Yeah, that was rollies. That doesn't count.
about?
I'm gonna make sure that the coffin stays in place until I can use it here. Or it doesn't fall off or anything. I don't think it will, but
So it's in the wagon, so
Yeah.
it can't
And this is a bumpy
slide
ride.
out.
Okay. No, but who
Oh,
knows?
but
Like I
you
said, he's
guys
taking his job seriously, alright?
eventually make your way to camp for the night, and get camp set up. And is anybody doing anything?
While I was
It's been. Oh, you started first.
okay, I was like, while I was back there, is there? So we don't know a lot about this corpse, and I'm just curious. Is there anything like weird on the? Just in case we're delivering like a lich or something. I doubt we are, but
This looks like a coffin.
Okay.
You haven't seen a lot of coffins in your time, but you imagine this is what they normally look like.
Yeah. All right. That's all.
I would
Um,
like to continue my painting before bed because I don't think I finished it.
Oh, okay, we're back. It's okay. No, I'm dying. I died for a sec. Everything's back. We're okay. I don't know what happened. We're okay. Continue. Absolutely. Hopefully you'll actually get something more this time. Yep, here we go. What? I rolled a 3 earlier. Come on. Okay. It's only against you. I suggest. Oh, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Who knows? The DM. That's concerning. Oh. 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 Is that good or bad? I think that's bad. can't hear anyone. You okay there, Mooney? Hi. Oh, did I? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I might have. Let me see. It says that it was still going.
Didn't hear myself on stream.
It's dead. It's only. Can you hear? You can't hear anyone? Can you? Well, I guess. Hold on.
Could hear you.
Oh yeah. Hopefully that means you can still hear. Well, no, because Mooney said only silence.
No,
which
yeah, I'm
is-
good now.
Okay.
I can hear myself now.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was just them. All right, all right.
I had a dream, or I ate a
Yes.
dream. It was great.
Yeah. Not the dream you were aiming for, but
Well,
you know,
Not, but
you
I
say it
was
was
getting
great,
hungry.
but you feel like longing for home,
homesick.
homesick
homesick.
feeling, which is it's not always the
Yeah,
best
I
feeling.
feel like that for 6 months. It's just an extreme day.
Yeah.
Whoever is going to be leading the cart today, go ahead and roll me animal handling. I know we usually do nature, but you guys are literally following a road, so it's just how well you could get the horse to behave that day.
Yeah.
And whoever's rolling me, perception, go ahead and roll perception.
Perception.
I can assist you. Did I say it in time? I don't think you'll need assistance. I'm gonna be real honest.
DM was that?
It was in time. You can take the
Okay.
advantage.
See if you get a net
showed
20.
up
Can I
for-
refuse the advantage?
No.
No? Oh. Cool.
I mean, you don't have to roll if you don't want to roll, but you can't say, "Oh, Sam can't help me." She
Yeah, I was trying to get Sam to have her own kind of role there,
Yeah,
but oh well.
okay.
I want to watch out for danger.
You're,
thought you were
I
leading the
believe,
cart.
still leading the cart, so you're giving me the
Cypher.
animal
I mean,
handling.
we could let Cypher do
With
that.
Cypher, or yeah.
Well, someone.
Yes.
I'm not gonna have Cypher lead the roles while Cypher's not here, unfortunately.
The
The
horse
5,
is
Uh-oh.
the
killing
horse
me.
is very distracted today. This is not a very traveled road, and so it keeps stopping to eat the grass, much to Scissora's increasing agitation.
I
It
think
is
our horse
not
is
within her
defective.
diet for it.
I mean, it's been working for us
Oh.
so far. Are you sure?
With the perception, Brooke, Onweir, you hear a really disconcerting noise coming from along the path. As you hear what sounds like a bell that seems to ring out every now and then, as the sounds of wood, like groaning.
And like the first time I brush it off. The second time my head pops up like, guys, what's that?
Well,
And
the
as
road.
you continue to question it, as things get closer, you all begin to hear the sounds and eventually see as a ship comes over the hill in front of you.
I'm
On
sorry.
on land?
Continues-
On like,
Yeah.
like in the sky?
Oh my god, it's like the fucking. It's like the Vinland Saga clip where the Vikings will carry the ship over the fucking.
Holy shit.
It
That
is
explains
not
the
being carried
sounds.
by Vikings, but is instead being drawn by
Does it
4
explain?
horses.
Does it
Are we in
explain?
its way?
You're
I-
taking the same path.
Move off the road.
As you guys go to move
yeah.
off the road, and the ship gets closer and closer, you see upon its stern at the wheel a man dressed jauntily with a little pirate hat who looks down at you all and goes, "Ahoy! How goes your road travels?"
Can I get
Not
an
as in
insight check
style
on
as
whether this
yours.
is,
Oh
is
my
this
gosh.
actually a cheerful man, or are we about to be
Roll me
ambushed by
insight.
land pirates?
That's.
He
How
just
does
kind of,
someone think of that?
like-
That's so cool.
You started talking enough that he slows down the horses and like hops off the side to come up to talk to you guys. And with your 19, he does seem cheerful.
Okay. This is just a strange
are you?
experience.
He introduces himself and he goes, the road pirate, at your service. Not much of a pirate, not a lot of coin in it. But we do
But
travel
you
the
look
roads.
so cool. It's worth it.
It is.
Impressive to have a
And
ship floating
I
on
have
land.
plenty of wares.
Oh no.
What
no.
kind of wares?
Like slaps the side of a ship and like where you the like cannon holes, they like flip up, and instead of cannons, you see like shirts and hats and stuff, and it's all pirate themed, like outfits and stuff. There's one shirt that says "I met the road pirate" on it.
Do you think if I got Jo something, she would actually wear it? Oh my gosh.
I think you could convince her to.
Does
Do
he
you
have
have-
does he have eye patches for sale?
He does have some eye patches for sale, yes.
I want to
Does
buy an
he have
eye
pirate
patch
hat?
just for in case.
He definitely has more than a couple of pirate hats for sale.
I would like a pirate hat for my sister.
It'll be 2 spare for a pirate hat, and it'll be a quarter for a eye patch.
Is this a Castlevania thing? The Pirate of the Roads? Are we finally meeting the Pirate of the Roads?
What are you talking about?
I remember the Pirate of the Roads, and I was like, oh my gosh.
But anybody else
Thank you.
interested in his wares?
Is there anything that looks like it has a bunch of feathers on it, like a feather, I don't know, pirate hat or trifold hat or something?
Not overly feathered, no. I mean, he has like some of the pirate hats have like a feather in it, but you're not gonna find like a feathery hat.
It's fine, even if it's one feather. The fanciest looking feather hat that he has, I'll buy it. You know what?
He'll let you buy the
Okay.
second fanciest one he has, because the fanciest one he has, he wears atop his head.
How much
Tell
for the
him
hat
he
on your
feels
head,
bad.
sir?
Like, looks at you, seems to think, and goes, "I'd trade it for a full."
No. I
That
don't.
Is Osiris hesitating?
There is a small bit of hesitation, but he's like, I don't know
It's
if
only one full.
it is only one full. I don't know how much my sister would appreciate it, but it is a fancy feather hat, and she does like feathers. I'm going to give him a full. Tell her of this story.
With a flourish, he pulls the hat off of his, you can now see, gleaming bald head, and
No.
passes it over to you before donning a different one of the hats from his stock.
How often has this hat been washed? Does it smell? Is it okay?
It smells fine.
Okay. He's going to. Does he put it on though? Are you the rest of you guys just putting on your pirate outfits? Is this what's happening?
No, mine's for my sister. I'm not putting that on, but I am looking at you. Like I'm waiting for you to.
The eye patch is for in case I lose my eye one day.
Planning
It's gonna
ahead,
be
are we?
prepared.
Yes.
No, fuck it. He will. He'll put on the pirate hat. Like to
Yes!
resist you
Get
guys.
a happy cheer from the pirate. You also had the 3 of you who bought something. You each get a little piece of paper from him, and he happily waves and
What's on the
clambers
paper?
awkwardly back up on his boat and sets off.
What's on the
Each
paper?
boat, their sea shanties.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You get a commemorative sea shanty with your purchase.
Are they all different sea shanties?
Yes.
Oh
you're my new
gosh.
idol. I want to be like him.
This
You
is
see
actually
there's a
kind of
loud
amazing.
groaning sound as the ship begins to move past you again, as you can now see also that he has added wheels to this ship.
I think he's going to shout out, like, as he's getting up, what's your name? So that way I can be sure to tell your tales.
I'm just the road pirate, sir. Don't need another title.
Fair enough. Alright. From,
On we are starstruck.
you know, out of all things that were going to happen today, I definitely didn't think this would be happening. And like motions to the hat, and then the pirate ship that is on land.
That's so cool. We should keep moving. But still.
Yes.
It's definitely something.
can't say you don't enjoy it. You bought something just as I did.
Yeah, but it's still not something you ever think you're gonna see in your entire life.
We now have a fun story to tell, though. We met the road pirate. Wait, was there other people on the ship, or is it just him?
Nope. Just him.
Cool. Alright.
At least just that you saw.
Pirate. Man, I don't know how to... I'm not starstruck, but I definitely think Osiris is confused, but still has a smile on his face. This was enjoyable. It's a positive experience on the road compared to, you know, getting lycanthropy. Or one of our party members getting lycanthropy like last time.
Oh, you think you... I hate it a lot worse than you hate one of your party members getting it. Trust me.
That's fair, yeah. You lost your twink status.
What's a twink?
No. Osiris doesn't know what a twink is. Does he? No. No, he doesn't. He might.
I don't know, does he?
I'm sure some of the knights that you trained with probably talked about twinks.
Yeah, he probably does know what a twink is. I've decided, I mean, Osiris is also definitely bisexual, I've decided, so, you know, at the very least, if not pan, because I have a problem. That. Sorry.
There's what?
I ask myself that question every day.
I was rolling in my chair, and it's just like this loud groaning piece of wood suddenly underneath my chair that has not been there
Must
before.
be feeling good.
Don't want to think about that. So if that's ever heard, it's just because I'm rolling over that, I guess, in the chair. That's new. Anyways, onward.
We keep going on.
Yeah.
Guys eventually make it to yet another camping spot and settle down for the night.
I will suggest that perhaps you try to ask someone else for the dreams, just in case.
Oh, well, I ate last night.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Well,
I'm good for tonight.
Well,
no, you're good.
okay.
You guys settle your camp
Okay.
and are all around and chatting and talk with Scisra and Ella Kane, and it's a lovely night out.
I don't like
It's not a full moon I see over there.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
As you guys sit there discussing your day's travels, you hear a strange sound and look over as Onweir doesn't quite look like Onweir anymore.
Oh, he's. Oh,
Is Onweir
turning-
in control of themselves?
they're turning into a pig.
Oh no, wait, hold on. Wait a second.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll me initiative. Brooke, you do not control your sheet right now, so you
Okay.
don't have to roll me initiative.
No.
Oh, great! I can work on writing this letter then while I listen. This is gonna be great.
Cool. Oh, wait, hold on. Onweir. Oh, this is about to get. Onweir, wait. Please. I have a pirate hat on.
You shall be spared for the pirate hat. I
Look at
can't
the-
say
look at
that.
the
I
little
can't control
feather.
that.
Where's the nearby? Oh, wait, you're a boar, not a dog. I was like, where's the nearest stick?
Wow. Oh, good luck. I hope you guys are fine.
You guys, including Brooke, you
Yeah,
guys can
we
move
can
yourself to
wait.
where around the campfire you would have been sitting.
I mean, honestly, probably could just stay here.
Yeah.
Sam, where do you want your?
Actually, I probably
Your
would have been
pads.
painting. So I probably would have been, like,
Where do I-
sat with my back to the fire so I could see.
Where do I am? What now?
Just lay
Well,
on
you're
the
at-
ground.
I mean, I imagine.
Hey, Cypher, we figured out something that really worked last time. Do it again.
Oh yeah, that's so right. I think Caesar would probably just be by the horse, making sure the horse is okay, right? And then I genuinely. Probably cooking food is where Elikane would be, so near the fire next to me.
Alright.
My back is to the fire because
Hey,
I'm
no,
painting.
put him closer to
Brooke,
me.
I
That's
need a d20 from you.
He would. I said close to me, not the werewolf or werebore.
He's close to you. He's just not sitting right on top of you.
He doesn't have to be. There's one square right here. Get him one square away from, from that. Get him back over here. Don't kill Elikane, please. Oh god.
Lost my book.
See?
Yeah, maybe it's on the floor, tossed where the rest of your stuff is, you know?
No, it was on my bed.
You ate it. You were sleepy. Thought it was food.
Sleepy book eating.
Alright.
Hmm?
You guys watch as Onweir loses control of himself and charges Bologna.
Oh,
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh yeah, I have a picture for this too. I don't like it
I
at
have
all.
a picture, but I hate it. So are you going to
I
show
do.
it?
I really do. I am gonna show, but just know I hate it. What do you mean it exceeds file size? I literally just copied it from a
Big.
Discord message.
I
Oh.
hate when that. You might have to send it directly.
Izzy, does a 13 hit?
Ooh.
No.
Oh, and a nat 1 on the second attack. So the
Like,
Onweir charges and takes 2 swipes at Bologna, but both of them are easily deflected.
Cypher,
like
please
slap,
remember.
slap your hand. Stop that. Bad.
No. Bad on weird.
Cypher takes a couple steps back. Alright, Bologna,
Really
your turn.
decided something would work.
I'm gonna put on my non-lethal damage.
Put on my
like-
non-lethal.
No, like change the grip of how I pull out my.
Eh? Alright.
I'm gonna change the grip on how I'm pull out my warhammer. Just a little bit less serious. All right. All right. I
Oh.
wonder if I like throw alcohol at you if you'll start gagging and run away.
God damn. Will
Gee,
Cypher remember that the moonbeam worked?
Will Cypher remember?
Will
That's a real
Cypher.
question.
Cypher, please. I don't know who's controlling
Cypher.
Cypher.
Cypher,
Yeah,
will you?
Cypher
you?
backed up. They didn't attack. They didn't know if you guys were attacking.
Oh, thanks.
It's fair. Yeah, you know. Speaking of Cypher, have we heard anything from you?
Yeah, they
the
said
Sorry.
something.
shopping was taking a while.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shrug. Take a swing. Take 2 swings. First one.
19 does hit.
I'm raging. Forgot to turn rage. You know what? Sure.
As you hit them with that swing, you do notice a similar thing you may have noticed before is that
Not
your
doing
non-magical
damage.
weapon does nothing against this boar hide that Onweir has.
Yeah.
This is.
Okay. How restrain? How restrain? Like,
You used an action already to attack, so you cannot take a grapple action with.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to think what else to do.
Honestly, I think we just have to, unfortunately, down on Weir. Just
Go
shove
for
him
it.
into a tent. Their sister is going
Tent?
to kill me.
Gonna
Away
not
from the
let him
moon.
out.
Yeah, that'll help, right? Look, that's what Osiris is thinking. Like, it's the moon, right? Just away from the moonlight.
Don't look at me.
Now, I'm
You
sure no
rope
one has
thing.
ever transformed into a werewolf inside of a house.
Yeah, yeah. Look, Osiris is
Everyone.
panicking. Okay.
What do you want from me, dog?
Love
You're whining in
affection.
my ear. What are you doing? Sorry. She wants out, I think. Oh, you were really breath stink.
You are
hope you-
really breathed.
Didn't you just come in? Pain in the ass. I'm just gonna, I'm not even gonna attempt to hit again. Just gonna kind of, square my shoulders and set myself to be hit.
Alright. Sam, you're up.
Oh god. I mean, trying to think about, there really is nothing else we can do but down, because there's a risk of lycanthropy in the rest of the group if we get hit here, so I'm gonna tell Scizora and Elikane to back off. Obviously. I'm gonna charge right in front on the other side. Say, sorry about this, Onweir. And I'm going to unwavering mark. So that's, I have to make sure that I hit. Actually, first of all, and I'm gonna grab the fancy silver sword as I do this. To get advantage and toggle that on. And 26 hit.
26 does hit.
18 hit.
18 hits as well, yes.
Okay, so because it hits, I am going to use the unwavering mark. So basically just, they can't, the disadvantage on any attack rolls that are not me. Yoop. 15 points of piercing damage. Why is it piercing
Alright.
damage for a short sword? Shouldn't it be
There's
slashing?
a scimitar.
No, it's a short sword.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh.
The scimitar, I think, was given to Izzy, right?
No,
Or was
Izzy's
that
was
me?
just enchanted.
Right, yeah. But
There
that
wasn't
was a scimitar.
I don't know where Brooke is getting scimitar.
I don't
We
know.
all thought
Probably
there was
from
a
my
scimitar.
campaign.
Maybe. It's 15 points. Yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah, just if you deal damage to anybody else. Okay, well there's that. All right. Should I
Alright.
just axe and surge to get this over with? No, that's my turn. Start slashing away. I will
Alright.
shout
Gonna-
to our lovely cipher though that might be useful to use the moonbeam thing. Maybe it'll untransform them. It did last time.
It would have to hit both you and
That's fine.
You say that's fine, but the player who actually plays Cypher has refused to hit any party member with an AoE.
A good.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
we were
When
hit
you guys fought,
once.
when you guys fought the vampire, they wouldn't use Ice Spike because you were within the Ice Spike, even though you kept telling them to do it.
True.
So
After there's no actually yeah, because it's like a 20-foot radius. If after I hit, can I move over here then? If I would know that Cypher wouldn't hit. And
you
I've
would
seen
know
the beam
Cypher
before.
wouldn't hit because you've seen them choose not to hit.
So, after I move, I'm just gonna move around. Or after I hit, I'm gonna move around.
So 16 to hit.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
All right. 17 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Onweir cannot seem to find purchase on the people they're trying to hit.
Good. Please, don't hurt us. We don't
The
need
nice
more
guy.
lycanthropy. Such a nice guy who's actively trying to gore us.
It's okay. He's not himself.
He's just a little guy. Oh yeah, the image, actually. Just imagine more clothes on.
Oh my god, I'm
That
an
is
idiot.
terrifying. Why are you an idiot?
I've been writing this on the wrong layer.
Yes.
I hate myself.
Okay.
Level of the Moonbeam?
What level was Moonbeam? I don't
It's
know.
a second level, I think, but you can upcast it.
You guys want the good news or the bad news?
He doesn't have Moonbeam.
Activated
I
doesn't.
found where Moonbeam is. It doesn't have a little red dot next to it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that checks out. We were in town. Uh-oh. We didn't know, so it makes sense. The list is unfortunate. Time to
Just
start
pull out
flashing.
the stupid longsword, please.
Thunder's fine. Oh, Thunderwave is from you. They're gonna
Fucking coward, just hurt us.
They're gonna run this way. They're gonna grab the longsword because it's in the cart, and they're gonna try to throw it at you.
Yippee.
Don't stab Bellona with the sword, please.
15, pretty good. The sword bounces along and lands nearest you on the grass. You will have to spend a action to pick it up, but the sword is now near you.
Isn't it a free action to like pick up objects, and wouldn't that be considered an object?
Is it a free action to pick up objects?
I mean, it would be considered an item interaction, right? So like, cause it's a free action to like flip switches and do stuff like that. Guess it's still up to you, but
If
simple.
it's free action, I thought it was an action to pick up an object. Oh, it's a free action. Yeah, you can pick it up and attack the same turn.
Yippee.
It is your turn now.
Yippee.
Cypher has used their action to give you a +1 longsword.
I'm gonna like just drop my hammer on the ground and pick up the long sword. Let me put that into my character sheet real quick. +1 long sword.
If you wanted to move around, I don't know if the log might be in the way. I realized that I moved in a place that's inconvenience for you to get advantage. Whoops. If I just moved to the other side of you, would have been fine.
Guess he can stand on the log, it's not in the way.
Yeah, it's just a log. I've dealt with the dog
Straddle it.
too in my time.
Ayo.
Okay. Wait, I don't. Well, I wanna two-hand
It is versatile. If you two-hand it, it does 1d10 instead of 1d8.
I know, it just doesn't have the same... It doesn't have the...
Doesn't
The
feel the
roller.
same.
Yeah, it doesn't... in my attack thing where I click and it does the roll for me, it doesn't have the two-hand. So I'm just
Just
gonna
have to
use
roll
it.
for yourself.
Ooh, net 20. Nice.
Nat 20 definitely hits.
Ooh. That's a lot of damage.
This is non-lethal.
Oh, no. Yeah,
You
non-lethal.
did say that earlier.
I don't think a 12 hits.
12 does not hit them. Onweir is looking pretty
Salty.
darn
I don't
beat
know if
up,
it's
but still
sussy.
standing.
It kind
I
of is.
point the
We are
sword
stabbing a
at
friend right
Onweir
now.
and it's like, down! Bad!
Not a dog, but also, yes, agree.
Water bottle, spray, spray.
Alright, Osiris, you are up.
Your friends. This is unfortunate that this is what we're doing. But yeah, if Cypher... Would Cypher have told us? Don't have that
Well,
prepared.
Cypher... Well, yes, they
Cypher didn't
would have,
cast
and
it.
It's fair,
that's also
yeah,
why they
didn't
threw the
cast
sword.
it.
Is I don't know.
Yeah. I was just making sure that Osiris knew that what was happening, so... Standing here, let's,
What do you mean you don't have it? I don't have it!
I'm
Fine.
at the soup.
20 hit?
20 does hit, yes, it's for 8.
Alright, 8 points. I'm gonna use Unwavering Mark again, because it's only until the end of my turn. I'll make sure you don't hit anybody else but me! Another 20 for my not action surge, but my
Does hit.
second attack. Another 8 points of damage. How hurt is Onweir looking?
Onweir looks like they just used Relentless because Wereboars have that and is still standing as a result.
How does he know how to use that?
It's just something Wereboars have.
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge then. Just start trying to use. I guess I was probably slashing a little bit, but I'm gonna try to use like the blunt end of this. So I can't. I have to use the weapon, can't I? Still non-lethal. Otherwise, it doesn't do the damage. But 25 hit.
25 hits.
Nine.
Onweir only has 1 HP left. You
Yeah. So then
definitely
I'm gonna
with
just
the
not take
25 can-
the second attack. Just make sure.
Onweir is knocked unconscious.
Okay.
Poor
We
kid.
stabilize. Right.
Oh, unconscious, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
not just
non-lethal. Yeah.
irritable.
Okay. Alright, well. What do we do about that?
That is a good question.
That feels wrong, but do we have rope? I think we need to.
Yes. I bought some. I remember.
I have rope.
You're not awake!
Oh, right.
Go to bed!
Just, Onweir wakes up. I have rope. Pass it back out. All right.
I pull out, I've got 100 feet of hempen rope. And 15 feet of silken rope.
Hey,
Let's
no.
not use the silken rope. We want. Actually, isn't the silk rope technically stronger than the hempen rope?
Yes, silk is really, really strong.
Oh, true.
So actually,
What do we maybe we
This
use
is
that
a-
instead.
I know it's. We don't want to hurt Onweir, but we also want them to not hurt us. So, unless you have another use for that silken rope, I think we should use that. And
It's not
Also
unless
for
it,
chat who
it
hasn't seen the tokens.
unless
holy
it
shit,
breaks.
No, don't look at that. No.
Osiris
Unless-
token.
Unless it breaks, we should be fine.
Yeah. All right. And
That was drawn
who's-
by Mooney, by the way, because Mooney's fucking awesome.
Yes, that was drawn by.
Onweir. So roll me
Drawn by our lovely
a
Brooke.
what Just roll me a dexterity check to try to um, tie up on here.
Hey, Thurl, what is this?
Yeah.
Something here. There's another map inside of our map.
What the? Oh my god!
There's
How's that
I
work?
just realized as I looked closer, I was like, there's a map on our map.
Don't worry about it.
Mapception.
That's the map where Onweir didn't betray you guys.
Different alternate
I didn't
timeline.
betray willingly. Betrayal implies a sort of willingness.
That's fair.
But who's
Yes.
rolling to tie up Onweir?
I gotta have good
Hey.
dexterity for that. I don't think I
I have
wouldn't.
good dexterity.
I'll
Well-
tie it up.
Alright.
What do I gotta do?
Roll dex. Let me dex check.
Would it
Guide
be
yourself.
dex or sleight of hand?
Guidance.
I'm pretty sure Izzy is the participant in the sleight of hand, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, let's try.
Hold on, I'm trying.
No, don't. They did say.
Yeah, they just
Alright.
pretty tied up.
22.
I know my
Onweir-
knots.
Yeah.
Winky face.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh god.
I think I know why you know you're nuts.
Do you tie them up to like a chair or something, or do you tie them up like that?
A good
I
point,
mean-
actually. Wait, well, not like that. Obviously, we're not gonna put them in a weird position.
Well, I was gonna say we could do like the
Octave.
yeah.
Yeah.
It fit perfectly because you're.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we unfortunately
Looks
are
like-
going to hog
yeah.
tie the hog.
Yeah. 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 It's funny. Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. We'll fix
Oh
you
no,
one
it's
day.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the mission to get ourselves fixed, all right?
Yourselves fixed.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I
Did you?
don't know about that. I don't know about that.
As can pass the rest of the night, you guys take your watches. Osiris, yours is quieter than usual, as you are the only one around this
Yeah.
time. And
Gotta make sure that
Well-
Onweir is like comfortable and not like in a weird, like as comfortable as possible while being tied up.
Onweir is also still a
Asleep.
wild boar.
Well, that's fine. You know, not much we can do about
But
that.
Bologna, you would notice at the last watch as the sun starts to peak up, as you hear this like weird grunting sound as Onweir shifts back to Onweir, and most of the ropes kind of fall off a little bit because they don't, go back to their twink size, but they do lose a little bit of size. As Onweir, you start to come back to consciousness, and you're in a lot of pain. You don't know what happened last night. You were eating,
Oh.
and then you woke up, you're tied up, you're in a
I
lot of
was not
pain.
eating.
Well, that's true, you weren't eating, but you guys were at
painting.
the
Is my painting okay?
dinner.
I think Osiris would have made sure.
Roll me a
yeah.
d20.
Oh no. I guess as you transform,
Because we were fighting
maybe...
right next to it.
Uh-oh.
You knocked over the painting as you were transforming and running it straight at Bologna. And although it is not necessarily torn up or too bad, it did get covered in like mud,
Scuffed.
leaves, and it's also the paper is crumpled up and stuff a little bit.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. What happened?
This is the morning.
Why
You,
is there
uh,
ropes?
You turned into a little bit of a problem.
Some would say I'm always a problem. Elaborate.
Why do you think you would be tied up at night? Just curious.
I've read books, but I don't know why it would be tied out around you. Actually, no, they wouldn't have read those books. I don't.
What do you think I would do?
No, they don't think like that because they have no experience.
You're a child.
I'm adult. I don't. And like as they're sitting up and see the tipped over painting and
You kind of put it together. You do get like
oh
flashes, not like a full understanding or memory, but you do vaguely remember trying to kill Bologna.
Not me.
Well, they kind of like
They vaguely tried to kill
remember like
everyone.
Yeah.
they did, but the last thing they can like even sort of grasp onto is that desire for blood and charging Bologna before they completely black out. They
Really
only
need to
remember Bologna because they
get
were the first
a
one they attacked.
get a hold of yourself.
Damn.
thought I had hold of myself. Your
Well,
painting
not-
is ruined. Did I do anything? Like, did I hurt any of you or any of you? Like,
no, you missed.
oh,
Toss
thank the
went by.
gods!
This is the morning of, right? So we're all awake.
No, this is
Okay.
well,
Like,
this is the
right-
morning,
the
yes,
right
but this
end
is
of my shift.
yeah, this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
nearish the end of Bologna's watch. So you'll
Did I
wake up.
still get a
You
long
this
rest?
You were asleep.
yeah, you did. You still get a long rest.
Okay.
But this would be probably this commotion of on your waking up is probably what would wake you up, Sam.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad I missed. I'm sorry I tried to. I'm sorry your painting's ruined. It's
Well,
dirty.
Kid, you could paint me a painting any day.
Yeah, but this one was. It was the art itch. It struck for you. It was gonna be great.
I'm sorry for stabbing you as well. A little bit.
I was
but...
trying to turn you into me. Nuh-uh. No apologies.
Well, yes, but it still doesn't feel good to stab your
Also,
friend, too.
I'm gonna go over because after the battle, I just didn't pick up my Warhammer. I'm gonna like put it where it usually goes. I'm going to keep this. I like wave the long sword.
Probably for a good reason, yeah. Just in case this happens again. We may need to start keeping track of, moon cycles. Actually, yeah, we would be able to put together it was the moon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would hope
Making
so.
Valana knew about lycanthropy, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bologna
Okay.
knows enough and stuff. Well, part of it also for why Bologna wasn't like, oh, there's a full. Bologna hasn't known anyone who hasn't accepted the curse. You're still sort of fighting it. So the people Bologna knew didn't lose control of themselves.
Did he die?
So
or did I
Bologna.
die? Oh,
Did I die?
No, I think you just
I don't know if he
paused.
just trailed off or.
I had died. I don't know. How much did you hear? The Bologna knowing people. thing.
Bologna didn't know anyone that hasn't accepted the curse, so.
All right, yeah. So Bologna would be able to tell you that the people they knew never transformed and lost control of themselves, and now that it's happened, could probably put together, oh yeah, full moon bad, but
Okay.
wasn't something they necessarily would have thought about before it happens because it's just not
Yeah,
something
makes
they
sense.
are used to experiencing.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to pay attention to the moon a little bit more until we can get this fixed.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Still me doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at
Yeah.
Mew. You need to get the moonbeam.
Yeah. Always have Moonbeam prepared, just in case.
time to brush your hair, Osiris. Sit down. I need
Oh.
something to do with my hands.
All right, fair enough. I'll sit down. Let that. Let this happen. We'll probably have put
Yes.
the pirate hat away at somewhere at some point. Bag or something.
It's like a feather
on-
Roll
missing.
me an insight
Oh.
check.
Who?
Me?
You. My
Who's
Brooke.
you? Okay, Brooke.
Brooke.
On Weir.
Okay. Yeah, I know. The other people are scared of me. I already know it.
15. Helicane and Scizora do seem to be being more wary of you.
Their already defeated slumped shoulders drop even more.
No, I'm like, see you slump your shoulders and slap you on the back.
Hey!
You're alright, kid. Listen. It's alright.
No, I'm not. I'm sick. We've been over this.
Better not to treat it like that. I mean, your unwillingness to accept the fact that this is what you are for the moment may also have a hand in why you're not conscious.
Will accepting it make it harder to get rid of, though?
I don't know.
'Cause I
No.
think that's what they're. Okay, cool. Well,
Well,
We-
accepting it might mean that if Onweir accepts it, they wouldn't desire to get rid of it anymore because they've accepted it. But in terms of what it would actually take to get rid of it, it would not be harder.
that's fair. But I don't
It's
think
just
that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Onweir wants it
Onweir
out.
would be saying that they're okay with the curse because it is a curse,
Mhm.
so they wouldn't desire to get healed.
Wow.
Just don't want to be this.
Hopefully it won't be like this for very long. And until then, we'll try to keep you from hurting us and also others, and maybe putting your paintings away just in case. Like earlier. I guess it has to be a full moon, so just if it's gonna be a full moon. Probably no painting that night, unfortunately.
I'm
It
gonna
won't be
look
permanent.
over at the two retainers, guilty look. Sorry for scaring. Did I attack you two? What happened? Someone just walk me through what happened. Step by step.
You charged me, missed. Tried to hit Osiris, missed.
Dead.
It's pretty
And then
much.
I kept your attention on me for as long as I could to make sure if you did hit anyone,
Oh,
it would have been me.
okay. It's not difficult. Cool. Okay. That's a little bit of a relief.
His eyebrow, you say it's not difficult. What does that mean? He's not gonna say that, but he's like.
Onweir's too distracted.
Fair.
Do you want a ponytail or just loose hair today? I'm done brushing.
Loose hair, please. Slight PTSD, just ponytails. Like, no, please, no. Don't want it.
Why do you have a PTSD? What do you mean?
half up, half down would be fine, I think. No.
Yeah, to keep
Is
it
that
out
a
of your
middle
eyes.
ground?
That's such a good idea.
Okay.
Roll me performance.
How
Guy-
can you fuck that
disadvantage.
up?
With
Guidance.
disadvantage.
Okay.
I like
Because
watch
you're
you.
still a little bit jittery from everything that
Plus a
happened.
D4.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
go!
well,
10!
It's not
It
that
looks
hard.
okay.
It's a hairdo.
It is a hairdo.
It's definitely not up to Elikane's standards.
That's fine.
Obvious, it's not a hair. It's not a hair don't, but.
Elikane wouldn't be happy unless I was like too proper.
He was happy with the other hairstyles that Anmir has done.
Yeah.
It's not as much necessarily the hairstyle, though it is slightly that, but it's also just
That's what I was like.
And I did it.
Well, that and also like it's not like it's a complicated hairstyle, but it's still a hairstyle. So there's supposed to be where it is, but you've got like loose hairs and stuff,
Oh
and
yeah, upsetting to Elikate. Of course it is. Look, I do like the retainer, but no, he's very specific, and he slightly traumatized him by making him get robbed because he was dressed like he was supposed to be.
Twice.
well, it's your own fault for not not
What
getting
was I gonna do?
robbed.
Immediately strip in the alleyway? Like, nope,
No, you
not.
could have had the self-awareness to realize you were getting robbed. You're the one that rolled like a 3 on your perception.
Like, I was just trying to just do nightly duties, just walk around, make sure everyone is okay. I didn't expect to be robbed. I know better now. It's a learning lesson is what it was. It's okay.
He's like writing on a notepad. Don't look rich, or we'll get robbed.
Robbed. Yep. It's a little little note folded in his pocket. Don't look rich. We'll get robbed.
You guys can get back up on the road and need an animal handling check.
You got this.
Criminal.
I'm
With guidance.
Yeah.
This horse hates me.
Oh my gosh. That horse. Really? Yeah. I want to say it doesn't hate
15.
you, but wow.
15 is good enough, and you guys can make your way. And
We really should have just had Osiris doing the cart for animal handling check days because he already nat 20'd with the horse.
I do have a +5 as well in animal hand. I am proficient in it, but
Haven't we changed this yet?
I just didn't think about it. I'll be honest. If it's animal hand, it's okay. The
but
next
you guys
we have more
make your way,
time.
and you can, as you guys are settling down for camp, you can sort of see the village, like not the village itself, but you can see evidence of. Well, there's the village, like some smoke rising off in the distance, and you're starting to see evidence of people being around, and you'll probably get there pretty early the next day. But you lost some time between talking with the road pirate and just the horse misbehaving that day, so you're a couple hours away from town still.
Speaking
So
of
you
the
can
road
either push
pirate,
on in the dark or settle down for the night.
This horse hates us too much for us to go in the dark.
yeah, we'll settle down for the night. And this night, can I just I want to look at all the sea shanties we got. I'm just curious, what are the names of the sea shanties, DM? At the
There
very
aren't
least.
names. You each get to pick a sea shanty you like, and that's the sea shanty you
Oh,
get.
Yay!
wow. All right, fair enough.
Onweir has been kind of quiet and away from as far away as you can get in a wagon, but away from people today.
That probably
I keep
means you've been cuddling next to the corpse.
I
Wouldn't say
mean,
cuddling.
Osiris is back there too, so.
I keep
Yeah, but
trying. I try to keep chatter up, like a well-meaning dad who knows his child's
Aw.
sad.
Just trying to keep talking, keeping
Probably
you
just
included.
get one-word answers for the most part.
And it also doesn't help that you're probably about as far apart as you guys can get while in a cart.
Yeah.
Kind of glare at Scissora and
It's not their fault. Stop glaring.
I do think that I will at some point,
they hurt
as
my
we
kids'
stop for the night, I'm
well-being.
going to try to pull them both aside and just be like, I get why you were scared, but it really isn't their fault, and we're trying to cure them, and I will be able to protect you guys.
That may be so, but that doesn't mean you're not wary of someone that turns into a beast and tries to rip your head off while you're trying to sleep.
I eat raw flesh. My teeth are sharpened.
You're
I
not trying to
look.
eat my flesh.
I could. You're not scared of me.
Pelican like pats you on the shoulder. Sure you could, dear.
The fuck, man? I think that just stunned Osiris. It's like, you're not scared or intimidated at all by me. That's new. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You've been around me for so long, you know I wouldn't, but like, huh. No, that stunned him. I don't think he would know what else to say. He tried. But,
I mean, they're not saying, and they would, like Scissor would speak up too. Is like we're not, it's not that we hate them or anything. It's just, I mean, it's very different from living in the capital where this kind of thing doesn't happen. So it's just we're wary.
It's fair. Just maybe don't make it as obvious if you can
We're
help it.
not trying to.
Fair enough.
I mean, if it's just they had picked a different direction to run last night, I don't know if Elikane could have dodged those.
Yeah, so keep your distance when there's about to be a full moon.
We don't know it's only a full moon.
We
I
do.
thought we do though, don't we?
I
You
mean,
don't.
We're
they
99%.
it's been other moon cycles.
It has, but also the other people that attacked you guys, that was not a full moon.
Yeah, those were people who probably had control over their shifting power.
But
Yeah,
they
but
don't
you
know
guys,
that.
not only do they not know that, you guys don't know for sure
That's
that
how that
only the
works.
full moon would trip. You know the full moon
It could be like
makes
emotions or
shift.
something too. Could
Yeah, but if
so it's
they've only
fair.
had it for like 8 days,
Mhm.
they're not knowledgeable enough in lycanthropy to know that it's only a full moon that will result in the change, and if anything else results in the change,
That's
they might not
fair.
know until too late.
It's fair. Just try to still be friendly with them. I mean, you don't hate them, so try to assure
Probably
them
feel
that
better
you
when
don't.
it's, been a couple of days and not, you know,
The night after.
morning of.
It's fair. That's fair. I've done my due diligence. I'm going to go back. I think, because Onweir probably. Are you sitting away from us too? The
I'm
campfire.
gonna go right up to Bologna and just, can you tie me up again?
Oh.
Tonight?
Just in case.
Kinky.
No.
I don't think you're going to change tonight.
Well, we didn't think I would change last night.
Yeah, but the full moon and kind of putting that together is
Please.
okay. Tonight. If you don't change, then
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it every night. I'm not hog tying you this time.
You don't know, they could be into it.
Okay.
This is my child.
Then Susie like, no. What the fuck? I think, How sad does Onweir look right now?
Very.
Okay.
Well, they're actively being tied up.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I think.
I'm gonna do it in a more comfortable position, or try and find one that's more comfortable.
Is this
But
right
at
before
least
bed that you're
you
doing
can-
this? Or are you just doing this while on the watch?
I was about to say, Osiris is gonna have to tie you up for your watch.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the problem with that then, as you bring it up, is you do have different watches. You could swap with Scissora so that Bologna can tie you up, sleep for half the night, untie you for your watch, and then can tie you up for last watch or something. Or you can just take last watch with Bologna, and so you get tied up and then untied right when you wake up.
I think I'm gonna switch to last watch for today. For that.
That works.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, you're fine.
Are you swapping Scissora to not Scissora? Sorry, Elikane. Are you swapping Elikane to watch with you, Sam, or are you gonna do second watch alone? Because you did second watch alone last night.
I'll have Elikane. Come with me to second watch.
Ayo.
Not
Have fun
like
with that.
that. No,
I'm sure he's gonna love talking with you.
Yeah. It'll never be again will I
definitely will.
invite. No. I do think though, if Onweir looks really sad before like we start going for watches and stuff, I assume we all have our own sea shanties on us. But
Oh yeah, that is tucked in my pocket.
I'm gonna ask Onweir, what is your favorite sea shanty out of the ones that we've gotten and like Courage Bologna to show overs?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at your guys's. I like mine.
Well, looking at them doesn't do you any good. You gotta sing them and like 'em.
Oh.
Would you?
Very deceptive self-referencing. I'm gonna be right back. You guys can keep role playing, but give me a
Okay.
minute.
Have a fun bathroom trip.
Well, if you can't decide which one you like more by reading them, I'll sing one of them for you. Attempt. There's no promises that they'll be good.
Onweir's eyes like light up, but in that way that like an angsty teen's like, I don't want you to know I'm excited about this, but I am.
Definitely smile a little, knowing that it's this you're excited for it, you know? You get one song out of me.
Okay. I want you to sing your own.
Right? He's gonna probably it's a small bit of hesitation, but he's fully committing to this. He's gonna put on the pirate hat. And try his best to put on a small performance. 'Cause I don't think any of us have instruments or anything, do we? Ilona?
No.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know.
I don't think I do.
I don't think Cypher. I know
Cypher might.
I don't have Cypher sheet, so I don't know.
Our DMs.
Yeah, I was like,
Not here.
our DM's not here to tell us if Cypher has an instrument. He wouldn't play it, he would ask for someone to play it, but ain't no way he's gonna play an instrument as well. Unless you asked, I guess, but
Nah.
I can like try and thump on something to keep like a rhythm.
perfect.
That's what most sea shanties are anyways, just a good beat.
Give me a beat.
Jot the beat.
It's a dubstep
Like the
sea
middle-
shanty.
Middle school beatboxing.
Oh no. It's definitely I'm sure you were thinking of the Tale of the Shadow when sea shanties come up. At least that's what I was thinking. I was like,
I was
sea
thinking of
shanty.
Bones for mine.
So that it would be the Tale of the Shadow is what I was thinking. This would be his.
I love Tale of the Shadow.
I don't have a favorite, but I like. No, Bologna's is going to be the 100 bottles of meat on the wall.
Nice. Yeah, mine's Bones.
100 bottles. That would be a wild one to end the night on, is just having to sing through that song. Like, it's so long.
Because there's no
Technically,
like.
Sail North songs are pop, but they sound like sea shanties.
It's fine. It's basically a sea shanty,
Yeah.
okay?
Technically, it's sea shanty.
Don't worry about it, right? If the DM needs it to be a specific sea shanty, that's a difficult time then. Oh. Because then, like, the Pirates of the Caribbean songs... Oh, hi.
Hello. Would you consider songs that are technically pop genre but sound like sea shanties as sea shanties for the purposes of this.
I don't know. The sea shanty is a sea shanty.
Perfect.
Okay, well I'm taking that because I really want Bones to be mine.
Oh, they're like a piece of paper. You're not gonna get like a 2.5 minute, 3 minute song.
Oh, okay.
So if you're
Let's see.
talking like a pop song, but it gives you sea shanty vibes, but
Hey,
it's like a
100
full
bottles.
song.
The 100 bottles sea shanty is long.
Yes, but that would take like it's a paragraph that you repeat
Like
many,
yellow.
many times. Like sea shanties you can do for a long time because they're like short little things that you can then make variations on to keep singing and keep singing and keep singing. But it's not a
Could I
full,
do a part of the pop song?
I suppose.
I
Yay.
think they're pretty. I mean, some of the sea shanties are kind of long. You can repeat them, yes, but some of them are at least a minute long. You know.
Yeah, but at least a minute and 3 minutes is a very different length of time, Sam. A song that's like, man, it's at least a minute. It goes for a full
Yeah,
63
Tale of the
seconds
Shadow
versus
by Sunlight is absolutely. It is.
There we go.
3
Is
minutes
that
long.
short enough?
it's fine for it's
Okay,
just
yay.
This is
there's not like
it's
a set
important to
exact
us.
rules of what a sea shanty
Okay.
is. It's just don't do like an 8 minute song or
Okay.
something, and
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
have a single sheet of paper with a little bit written on it. If it can fit into that sheet of paper and is a sea shanty tune, that's okay.
Okay.
Osiris
But if
he put
it's
on the hat. Bologna is keeping a beat, and Osiris is going to try to sing his sea shanty then, or at least the part of the sea shanty, to cheer up on Weir. That's what you missed while you were gone.
all right, go for it.
Performance? Do I get either advantage, or
Oh,
does Bologna also have to roll?
you
doing
can
this.
roll for performance or you can sing it.
Ain't no way am I singing it, so I'm rolling performance.
Gali-
Hey! Oh my god! Osiris can sing! New lore
Halfway
unlocked.
through it, Onweir starts like tapping their foot
No.
a little bit to the rhythm. You did a good job. That's a fun. I can't tell if that was a good shout or a bad shout. Hold on. That was. I think I like mine more, but that's a close second. Mine's really cool.
Maybe. Within a few drinks, you can get me to sing that one too. For now, that's all you're getting. Take off the hat. Just like, is happy to have done something to distract you, but also slightly embarrassed that that is something he just did.
You know I'm gonna draw that, right?
Well, I didn't, but it makes sense that you would.
Yeah. Once I restart and finish Bologna's painting.
Of course. Unless there's at least that's all Osiris is going to be doing.
Watch out.
And easily enough, past the night and in the morning, who wants to take the horse for the last day?
I'm going to. You know, it's like yeah, suddenly we remembered.
Yeah, the horse adores you.
You, Belota, you want to help me out with the
Yeah,
horse,
I
and we'll
have
see.
advantage.
I'm gonna try to help your
I will-
relationship with the horse, if you want.
I will aid.
Okay. Oh.
21, not bad. Definitely get the horse moving on track and can move into view of the
Oh,
town
damn.
pretty quickly.
What are you?
Nice. Fortunately, there's nothing really of note to perceive out there today.
No.
Do I spot the people trying to...
You have the similar
Well-
cloaks?
You will eventually see them as you enter town and as they start coming up to the cart, yes.
I'm gonna look at them expectantly, because I'm not handing over shit until I tell us the name of this dude.
Yeah, it will be.
be able to tell you the name, but also ask, you guys were supposed to be in last night. Something happened to waylay you?
Uh,
We ran into a pirate on the road.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
He
then
gave
our
us-
horse was giving us a bit of issues, but not even.
that's good. They help you take the coffin off the cart and seem to weirdly be checking the edges of it for something you're not sure what, but seem
Everything
satisfied.
is there and accounted for.
They hand you another 150 spare for the party and thank you for your hard work and set off with their coffin in tow.
I'm so glad I didn't let my curiosity get the best of me.
There's no way that this would be like a vampire we just transported, right? You know,
I don't think so.
the DM wouldn't do that, right?
Oh, the DM would
It's not like
definitely do that.
vampires are part of the campaign or anything. That would be weird.
Yeah.
They're checking to see if we peeked inside, you know. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Cool. Is there a church here?
No, yeah,
No.
just. Oh, there's not a church here? Oh, that's really.
God, fucking
To be
okay.
fair, the the blacksmith did say, "Why would you want to stay in a place like Cholstep?" I'm pretty sure is what he was talking about. For
There
long.
is
Metal.
basically nothing in Trollstep.
We continue on?
Straight through the town. I mean, we do got our money.
Yeah.
We can just head straight for Strahd and keep going.
So
Yeah,
you're
Well,
saying
there's a-
Strahd is still quite a ways away.
Yeah, but we're heading towards there because there's not a guild or anything here either, right?
No, there's not.
we should
but,
buy some food for those that need to eat and then go.
Horses and.
You're stocked on food for.
Okay.
There's not really like a shop in town you're gonna get food from.
All right then.
Yeah, I'm fine on what I've got.
Also, is that 300 spare going into? Because I don't know if anybody's been tracking it. Is that going into party fund?
We're splitting it up and then
Party fund.
so
Okay,
there's
whatever
4 of us, so split it by 5. The total 300. Split it by 5, and one of that is going into the party funds. So that's what, like 60 each.
is 60 spare. And then I will add it to the party fund with the 60.
Oh. Sorry.
You okay there?
I got dove by angry birds.
I guess. Well, there's not clearly like a marked city or town nearby. Can we maybe ask? I was gonna say Joe and Jane, but that's or John, not Joe. But that's not the people who are there. Before the people like leave with the coffin, can we ask them if they know of a town on the way to Strahd that maybe has an adventuring guild or something? Potentially.
I
get
mean,
another class.
there's plenty of towns all along the coast. There's gonna be more
Alright.
like trading ports and stuff, and there'll be a couple of small towns between here and Strahd. There isn't gonna be another major city, but you could definitely find more guild halls on
Okay.
the port towns.
Just keep marching on then, I guess.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Right. Onward.
And upward.
And
Every
and
word.
upward? Are we going up?
We're going
That's
in many
saying onward and
places.
upward.
Yeah.
Potentially. Also,
It is.
our DM, are you adding to Cypher's sheet, or should we be bugging them to add the 60?
I'll do it. Are you guys trying to head more southish to try to find another port town, or just heading east? Because the coast is, dropping, obviously. So you can head straight east, and you probably won't find any more port towns, or you can head kind of like southish and try to hit another port town.
Mm, I say we go a little southish to try and hit another port town.
Sure, if you want to hit a port town, we'll hit a port town.
Sounds good.
I mean, I'll just do it
Now
because
you
I
guys
said
sound
it.
like
It's a
pirates.
group. It's a group.
I mean, we are kind
decision.
of vaguely looking for the domino ship, weren't we? Vaguely. But I think we also decided that maybe being on a ship wouldn't be the best because of
Yeah.
my hunger, but
Yeah.
also Cypher doesn't like ships, I was pretty sure.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, water. But we can still, port town's a port town. I don't think it truly matters that much.
Okay.
We'll head a little bit southward. Onwards.
Alright, but are you guys ready to continue?
I believe so,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna feel so bad if you had something planned for Trollstep.
No, there's not even
Okay.
an inn in Cholstep.
Perfect.
There's literally like notes of, if you guys decide to sleep in Cholstep, what it would cost to sleep in somebody's living room, because those are the only options in town.
Great.
Oh.
I didn't miss any DM nudges to stay. That's great.
No, Sam asked about staying, and the DM nudge was Cholstep. What the heck do you want Cholstep?
Yeah. So, onward.
You
Yeah.
guys head kind of southeastish, and it takes a couple of days. You guys travel for another 3-4 days, but you do successfully make it to the city of Leaside.
Lisa.
It's a little bit of a bigger port town than Pottersfield had been.
Is it L-E-E?
Yes, Leeside.
Yeah, you spell things weird sometimes.
Me or him? Both of us do, actually.
Both of
Like
you.
Yeah, I
Trollstep.
was like...
I don't spell things weird. The site I'm taking names from spells things weird.
And then you spell it and it
Yeah, I was
looks
like,
weird.
you
Does it
still...
look like a bigger town than Trollstep?
I just said it was bigger than Pottersfield, which was a port town, so yes.
Oh,
Oh,
actually,
I
yeah.
did not hear that
weird.
part.
I
Cool.
think I did hear that part. I just was not paying attention.
Do we see church?
Any churches that...
There's definitely a Church of Udar here, yes.
Yeah.
Is there a church of anyone else?
No,
Is
you are
there a church
in
of-
the Empire.
He's
While
a
not
really-
forbidden, it is discouraged to worship a deity other than Udar. You're not
Yeah.
gonna find another church.
Okay.
You can look for other adventurers.
Yeah.
Udar's cringe.
Can
Help
you
me
find
look
it
for a
lie to
powerful,
Udar? Is
holy
there like,
looking
can
person.
you lie to the priests and say like, yeah, I've definitely converted and not convert?
Do you
Well, they-
guys
If you roll a high enough
Will they
deception
zone
check,
of-
I'm sure you could.
Will they zone of truth force you to say that you are doing this?
Why would you
And
give him that idea?
I'm sure he already had that idea. They're priests. Clerics have zone of truth. Paladins have zone of truth. Of
Well,
course
I
they're
would
going
really
to.
like to
It
not have
doesn't.
to.
It doesn't matter what they have. It's not the priests you would have to fool.
It's Udar? I mean,
No.
are they gonna ask Udar before they like? Does this person
Well,
not
if they
believe
ask
me?
you to promise your devotion at the statue of Udar and you lie to the worship point of a god, they might notice.
Ah, I'm sure he wouldn't. This is
One
a
of you
guy.
keep an eye out for a holy looking adventurer while we're here.
If you guys want
Yes.
to keep your eye, look for that. Roll perception.
with guidance.
Who's
Well, you can
having-
give guidance to one person. So if you're each rolling perception, choose who you're giving guidance to, or if you're just giving it to Bree.
I'm gonna give a bit.
Rook.
Alright,
I will also and but ace.
23.
All right. You don't see an adventurer, unfortunately, but you do see a cleric, and you don't recognize that symbol on his chest for whatever god he's preaching for. So it's not Udar. Of that you're sure. You don't know who he's a priest for. You have found somebody that seems to have some pretty powerful, potent holy to them.
Are they just walking down the street, or are they like standing around trying to sell something, or
They seem to be wandering through this living area, and they seem to be going door to door handing out pamphlets.
Oh no.
I would like to wave them down from the wagon. And be like, hello.
I said, hey.
They excitedly come over.
Hi, I have a little bit of a problem, and I was hoping you would be able to help me out.
Yeah, and what can I help you with?
May or may not have been attacked by a lycanthrope, and so I would like to not have any effects lingering. Stick around, please.
You're saying you're cursed?
Yeah, I would like to not be cursed anymore, please. Please tell me you can help me.
I can.
Will you?
If you agree to hear out the good word of Sylvanus and join his church.
Yeah, I'll listen to whatever you talk about.
Well, what exactly does that entail?
He said, and join the church.
Well, yes, but what does Sylvanus stand for?
He's a nature god.
Would we know that? So I guess that's
Yeah.
why.
Sylvanus is one of the major deities. He's the nature god.
Okay.
The druids you guys ran into in the forest, they're
Yeah.
watching over Sylvanus's hand, which is
I
his
remember
forest.
that. That was just more so because I didn't know if Osiris or like our group would know of Sylvanus. That's fair.
You wouldn't
Does he have
know,
any
like,
known downsides?
Yeah. Does he have any known downsides other
Drama.
than he's not Udar?
the druids in his forest are just the worst.
Yeah,
He
I've
doesn't
not in
seem
the
that
forest.
fond of them either, in fairness, but
Okay, so yeah.
my
Sure.
my
the guy would
expression kind of-
would explain that because he would hand you a little pamphlet for Sylvanus, that doing good deeds is important for the spread of the religion, and he understands if you don't find a home within the church, he just asks that you give it a chance, and that you read over the information that you have, and at least give an offering to Sylvanus, um, which is like not a lot because it's based on like naturey stuff. And then he like lays his hand on you for a moment, and then says, "Should be good to go." Have any more questions?
Can I like
Thank you so
insight
much.
whether there was anything like see if
Insight check.
there was magic or something that actually was done?
So when you say offering to Sylvanus, which isn't much because it's naturey, like, what
Damn.
does he
Information will be in your
prefer?
pamphlet.
Okay, thank you.
Also, you with the 19 and even just Brooke can feel, he definitely did something.
So I'll be back to normal soon, right?
At the very least, I've removed the curse. I don't know what back to normal means.
Thank you so much.
To just see Onweir deflate
is-
into a twink
Yeah,
again.
there's a weight off of their shoulders.
Twink status is back. Oh, soon, hopefully.
Fuck yeah.
But he would say,
Yeah.
but to answer your question as well as through the information in the pamphlet, but less interested in coin or goods, and more interested in either um, a show of paying it forward, less so finding an altar to him, more so like finding
Sure.
somebody else in need and helping them out, or doing something to aid nature, plant some seeds, water trees you go past, save a clearing from danger.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a bear cub or something.
Regular good guy stuff.
Regular good guys.
Thank you. So, can I still give a monetary donation just to the church as thanks for the
Well,
removal of
there's
the
not
curse?
really a
Ah,
standing church. It's more of the people of the church. So if you wanted to give me some coin for your aid, I'm not in need, but would appreciate it. But there's not somewhere for you to go to donate it. You would either be donated to Sylvanas at a shrine of his if you could find it, or to one of his priests. But there's not like a central location for that, at least not in this empire.
oh, okay. I'm still gonna give him a full.
A what?
A
A
full.
full.
Oh, I thought you said gold for a second. I was like, wait a second.
No, what is it
You
gold?
will quite happily accept it, and you definitely still paid a lot less than you would have at the Church of Udar.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Sam is looking
Charles.
up the site. Oh,
Thank you so much, Charles.
what race is Charles? What is Charles' backstory?
Charles is a human, and you don't know his backstory. You literally just found him.
I'm gonna
Charles,
make
what is your
best
life
friends
story?
with this dude.
I'm glad that you are a reasonable follower of Sylvanas. And
Kind of thinks for a second and goes, "Yeah."
Okay, at least he knows. He's like, that's fair.
Now, I'm gonna be real. This is like the first, like, I did a little bit of reading, but I've never had experience with religion, so this is fun.
This is a good first experience compared to
Yay!
many.
Yeah.
Yay. Well, thank you. I'll leave you to what you were doing. Thank you so much again. Bye,
We
Charles.
You
do
now
appreciate it.
turns around to go back to his work.
There's Stink Guy from LK is like, choose him.
Not really.
Okay, good.
He understands why others wouldn't.
That is fair. Good, it's good.
And it's also is is even if Udar wins the war, it's not like the other deities are going to disappear. There still will be worship of them. That's why it's not forbidden. It's like you're supposed to worship Udar, and then maybe you can worship someone on the side, but it's not like oh, you're worshiping, like you're not supposed to worship at all like Kelmvar, because that's the guy that's currently directly opposed to Udar. But
That's
most
yeah.
cases you're kind of okay.
I'm trying to think about, but I do think that the only religion that Osiris really, or like religious stuff Osiris would have been into is probably any deities, the deity of death. I can't remember the name. That's not
Kelmvar.
Kelmvar. Is it
Kelmvar.
Kelmvar? It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You-
I was like, that sounded familiar, and I was like, I think that Osiris actually, he does. So that's anyway. Wouldn't openly say it, but that's the only guy that he probably
that's
would be
Wife's
more
hubby.
into. So
Yep. He is currently king of the Pantheon.
A strong
go,
dislike
King.
for gods in general.
I just don't know.
that's fair. Being kind of a
It is kind of the middle of the day, and you guys are a little bit better off than you were coming into town, you feel, Onweir. You're still not
Twink.
you again. You're still shaped like a boar, but you don't feel the effects of the curse on you.
If I just, hopefully within the next few days, I'll wake up and I'll be me again, and I can put this behind me like a bad dream. Fingers crossed.
When you said side
I-
bod, like a side chick. Oh no.
You know, I really, for your sake and your mental stability, really hope that you do go back
Yeah.
to normal.
Yeah.
I don't think I can handle being this permanently.
Hopefully you won't have to be.
Yeah, let's get you hopefully fixed before you have to go see your sister again.
Or maybe she'll just think you're not cursed anymore, so maybe she'll just think that you finally got into the family exercise plan.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe
family.
she'll think that, you know, her and Uncle Aaron's, workout regimen finally kicked into gear.
Uh-huh. Yeah, while you've been on
You
the
did say
road,
you
Bologna
look
and
like a
Osiris.
male.
I
You did
did.
say you look like a male version of your sister, so I mean,
Been working out with Bologna and Osiris, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, totally. I totally will be
The
totally fine with
alcohol
that.
really
sort of
puts some
like
hair on your
Osiris.
chest.
Finally got you to work out.
Damn it. No.
Yeah. She should be fine with me joining a religion. That's fine. I'm just racking up things that are new.
I joined a cult.
Yeah.
It is kind of still the middle-ish of the day, so what are you guys
Okay.
getting up to?
Well, there's probably an adventuring guild here.
Bathhouse?
Bathhouse, yeah. Bathhouse first, adventuring gear, and then are we wanting to spend the night here? Or do we want...
Yeah, probably.
I
By the time
mean,
we finish everything else, it'll be nice to sleep in a bed
Honestly.
and
yeah.
have more episode dreams. Have I eaten in the past couple days? Because we kind of fast forwarded the travel.
Not since you
We'll
ate
say
last.
yes,
Okay.
because in the days that passed, you would have had to, but it was a just meaningless, like, happy dream from Osiris. You finally
Okay.
got one.
Yes.
A meaningless happy dream.
I'm only taking the happy dreams, apparently. I'm sorry, dude.
That's okay.
Cool. Yeah, bathhouse. I've been brushing Osiris's hair every day, but
Roll
like that can
me
only do so much.
perception
I
or
give
investigate
guidance on Sam.
for
Okay.
whoever wants to lead. Roll perception or investigation.
Oh,
Find
lead?
bathhouse.
I didn't hear lead.
I
You
will
and Sam can both
guidance.
roll. It just means Sam
Okay.
doesn't get the advantage. You just get a straight roll of guidance.
Honestly, my perception and investigation is the same, so I'm gonna do investigate. Can I do charisma and like try to talk with
No.
people real friendly? Okay, sorry.
You are
That's
talking
part of
with people with
investigation.
roll investigation,
Probably
but you're not
is.
swapping to charisma for it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
alright, an 18.
You still got a 19.
Wait,
Sam,
19.
come again.
Yeah,
17
it's a
plus 2
19.
is what?
It's 19. No, you're so right. You're so right. I said, I don't know why I confidently said 18, but don't worry about it. I was like 18, and then I was
You
like,
said
wait.
it so quietly, I questioned if you got it wrong or not.
I was
like,
also
"Did you
hoping,
say?"
because I realized after it left my mouth, I was like, please no one comment. Please no one comment.
Nope.
Just
Too late.
You
I
think
heard
you're
it
getting away
loud
with
and
that in
clear.
this group?
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
With a 19 and 11, you don't really think on where you're just kind of keep getting distracted, like looking down to see if you've shrunk any. With the 19, you can talk to a few people and definitely get hit on at least once. As you
Narrow my eyes a little bit. We don't have time for this.
for this case, it does kind of scare them off because you still look like a brute who just narrowed their eyes at them.
Oh,
That honestly shocks on Weir a little bit. They're not used to that.
Not used to
Yeah,
being
you're not in
intimidated.
your but you can quickly enough hear about there is a decent bathhouse nearest the coast, but they assure you that they don't use ocean water. That would
Oh,
be
thank God.
disgusting, and they don't know why anybody would bathe in the ocean. I mean, that salt has to be awful for your hair.
Good for
Good for
exfoliation, though.
cleanliness.
But you guys can find the bathhouse, and it is either you can pay 3 spare and have a personal experience, or you can pay a spare and use the public bathhouse.
Ace bear.
I'll just do
Ace
a spare.
Good, because
Guys
Osiris,
can-
you really need to wash your hair. I mean, we all do,
Hey.
but brushing can only do so much, dude.
Both
Yeah.
Scissora and Elikane pay the 3 spare.
That makes sense.
And Caesara says that when she's done, she'll make sure that the horse is taken care of.
I believe you.
We'll find you guys at a tavern later.
At a tavern, yeah. I guess we should, while we're here, can we just ask some of the guys or people that work here, what is the best tavern? What do you recommend?
Best tavern is probably the Babel Inn.
Excuse me? Wait a second. Deja vu.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
It's also a best coastal, but that place is pretty cheap. Or you can stay at one of the like the sailor inns, but those are usually kind of looks you up and down of Cyrus and is like not really for your type.
What does that
what's that
mean?
supposed to mean?
I think he's
It
going
means
to.
you're rich
One of those
boys or rough
Oh.
people.
You're gonna laugh.
Damn it.
Roll my eyes a little bit of that.
It's for sailors and the like. It's not for you
Yeah.
snooty folk.
I gotta get normal clothes, man. This is a weird way to be
Yeah,
treated.
me
I don't know how I feel about it.
I mean, it's not just the clothes. He literally saw Caesara and Elikane talking to you as
oh
your
yeah,
servant.
that's actually fair. That's so fair. But the Babel Inn, he will actually ask this, like, is that? Would you use the
Franchise?
word franchise in this day and age? I guess.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
I was
so.
like, what do you? How would you describe that or say that
Are
to
there
somebody?
multiple of those in like different
Yeah.
towns?
Are there multiple?
Like
Do you
shrugs
know?
and just, I don't know. I've lived here all my life.
Fair enough. Just curious. The last town we stayed in Pottersfield had a the Babel Inn as well. So
He like shudders when you say Pottersfield. He's like, ugh, they don't have a bathhouse in Pottersfield.
I'm not gonna comment on that. just gonna shrug, try not to say anything else. Just gonna. All right. Well, bath time.
Yeah. And Onwar's gonna change their tattoo. It was like, I think it was the spider behind the ear, but now it's this across the back of the shoulders.
A tramp stamp, but for vampires?
No.
A tramp stamp for vampires.
Some people in the
Excuse-
comments were calling that, but some people were calling it just a nice tattoo for the chest or across the back of the shoulders. Alright?
Which oh the
bat.
yeah.
I'm
It is
sorry
very,
for
Not
that.
I was like, I couldn't think of bat.
I'm
for
looking
some
for a
reason.
different. I'm looking for a different one now.
It's not a tramp.
Oh,
it's okay.
it's
You
fine.
don't have to. It's a really cool. I really like that tattoo. Honestly, that would be really cool, like over the chest too.
Oh my god, I found their next one once they get bored of this one.
But you guys can head into the public bath, and there are a couple of other people bathing. Most of them are wearing like a cloth or something to cover themselves, but there is one older gentleman who is fully naked.
Osiris will follow the customs there, just some sort of cloth or something, and stay far away from the weird old man.
Onweir was
Bologna
going
doesn't.
to not. Sees Osiris do it, was gonna grab one, sees Bologna not do it.
It's conflicted.
It's their bodies. I don't care. I'm going in without a cloth.
He doesn't fully get. So, Moody, you are that old man? I have questions.
Oh my god.
Cyrus doesn't fully care, but also, like, you know, everyone else is doing it. Yeah, so, and were we told how much it was? How much spare was it? It was one, right?
This
Yeah.
is fair.
Okay, yeah, I already took the.
Yeah.
I guess.
Washy.
Do you guys, like, after we're in the bathhouse, you guys want to go back to the Babel Inn or try out the coastal or sailor ones?
Don't think we should. If you might get robbed if we go to the sailor.
Shit.
Yeah.
I think he actually
probably-
will, like, mutter that. Just, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we know the Babylon's pretty good, so might as well, right? Or at least that one was. I don't know if this one's technically the same.
Yeah.
Could just be happenstance. Is that the right use of that word?
I don't know. I think so. Is there anything else that we need to do? I don't think so, right? Other than get food for... Do we need to get more food for the horses? Probably, right? Because we only have...
Scissor will
people.
handle the horses' food.
Yeah.
Cool.
You would just have to worry about the party food.
Yeah.
We need more rations and stuff.
Well,
We have 2 weeks of ration, or we had 2 weeks of rations. It's been about a week, right? So
Yeah.
and how
get some
many?
more, yeah.
It's gonna take like 6 weeks to get there, so at least another week or 2.
You have 6 weeks to get there, not
Right.
it'll take 6 weeks
How
to get there.
long will it take?
That depends on you. If you were to head straight there, it would take probably 3.5. But if you keep going zigzag between cities and taking jobs, it'll probably take more, 4.5, 5 weeks. But part of the
I
reason
said
you're
we
not
get
heading
there.
straight there is because you were asked to do it discreetly, as though you
Oh, yeah.
just happened to end up in Strahd, not going to Strahd.
So, let's go to the Adventurers Guild and find us a new thing to do.
Job. Yeah.
Next stop, Adventurers Guild.
I'm definitely taking time to wash the clothes
Yes.
before we leave.
My magic clothes that are nice and clean.
Yeah.
Change my outfit and it's like a loose white shirt with poofy kind of sleeves that cinch at the wrist.
I love those shirts.
I love those.
Cyrus wants that shirt. Where he doesn't have to look all fancy. You know, while we're walking, can he look for another? Because I don't think
Hello.
he has more clothes. Let's see. I can't remember if I got him more clothes.
You have a
We
couple
have the maid
outfits.
outfit. We do have a few nice outfits.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Did I miss it?
Oh no.
Miss
Guess
what?
what?
The campaign?
It's still going.
Okay. Then I shall be logging in then.
Cool.
Yeah, I do have a lot, so he'll change.
Yeah, I attacked the party by accident.
I feel ya.
Yeah.
But,
And we met a road pirate.
We
so
did
you
meet
guys
road
are heading
pirates. We
straight
got
to
a
the guild?
I have a fancy pirate hat. Osiris sung a sea shanty to make
To cheer me up.
Yeah, try to make Onweir feel
That's
better.
What were you saying?
Where are you guys heading?
Adventurers Guild.
I think Sam was talking about like maybe stopping somewhere on the way. So where are you?
I was going to, but then I forgot that I had 3 different outfits, so he's just gonna change it to a different outfit. It'd still be fancy, but fuck it, it's fine for now. Until it becomes more of an active problem. He doesn't want to derail things too much, and it means he doesn't get bugged by Elegane.
But you guys, yeah, head to the guild hall, and you can see a decent-sized guild hall. It's a little bit bigger than the one in Pottersfield, but you know, nothing even close to the one you call home over in Venezuela.
Nicest looking person in there.
Roll me insight.
The nicest looking as in personality or appearance?
Personality.
Okay.
You think Onweir's gonna ask about appearance?
That's fair. That's Belota's prerogative.
There's a really nice looking like older cleric woman who is helping the rest of her party moving around.
I meant working at the okay.
But you just said in there. You didn't say
Yeah,
anything
I
about at the
did.
desk.
Look at the desks.
I'm
Damn,
kidding.
that's
I'm
a
keeping
smart
the
ass.
11. I was just messing with you.
Okay.
Everybody working there kind of looks like professional across the board. You can't really gauge necessarily nicest, but they all look, they're all dressed in the guild outfit and look like they're there doing their job and politely waiting for the next adventure, or they're currently working with a group of adventurers. You don't really get a sense of any of them that are like specifically nicer or meaner.
I'm gonna go to the third one that's free.
You
Like
go
from
up
the
to
left.
this older halfling gentleman. He looks up from the desk at you and is like, "Hello, can I help you?"
Hi, I'm so sorry to bother you. We were looking for a job that was in the sort of eastern direction, if possible.
You guys have a preference on jobs?
Like
Not
we
really.
ever do. Yeah.
Well, we've got quite a few ship quests. We can't get enough people to crew those things most weeks. We got a couple of land transports. We got a bride who needs to get to her wedding on time.
Mm.
Didn't we
We got a
encounter that
missing
in the last?
person case.
Mm. We do love
That's in
those.
town,
We do
though.
like
so
the
I don't
missing
know.
people's cases. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
that's here, so that's not advancing our.
True. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Depends on how fast you want to get east. If you want to spend a couple days in town, it's a
Wait,
beautiful
yeah.
place.
Noble wedding
Yeah, it's
to
the second
Revere
time we've heard about that.
Cross. That the noble wedding, yeah, at Revere Cross. Is that?
It's almost like there's two people that need to participate
Yeah.
in
the
getting married.
wedding.
Yeah.
So this is
Oh.
oh.
Wait, well, this one's closer probably to the town, right? So.
I mean, why not, right? It's the second time it's popped up.
It's gonna be real awkward if the bride's there and we didn't
Not
take
the groom.
the group. No. Is this gonna have more consequences if we do this? Do you think? Will we feel guilty?
Well, we can't find out if we don't, so I kind of want to see the drama.
I think Bologna also was perked up by that.
I love drama.
Oh yeah, drama's great. Yeah, sure. What town is the bride going to again?
Revere Cross.
Okay.
Revere
And where would that be on? I'm gonna like pull out our map.
On the map, can we get a circle?
Like where we are versus where that is, because we did not get an X for this town.
Well, the X is just you. You've moved like
Oh,
5 feet south. You've barely moved. You've moved a little
Oh,
over.
Wow. Hey, that's still satisfying. We're getting there.
So much traveling.
Yeah.
we
That's a
haven't
week's
done
worth
a
of
lot.
travel. Actually, hold
And
on.
Revere Cross would be about a week-ish northeast. It'd be up here.
Okay,
Mm. Mm.
cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna look back at the party. Does that sound good to you guys?
Helping
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
I'm curious, who is the missing person?
One of the other fellow guild employees, they haven't shown up to work for a couple of days, so we're putting a contract out to try to ruffle them up.
Where are we trying to get to?
Strard.
Strard.
That's
Okay.
To deliver a to deliver the why can't I
Letter.
think of the word? Note letter thing, yeah.
We're just trying to show up there like we totally didn't mean
Yeah,
to.
we're doing
Um,
casually trying to show up there.
Which
so.
helps a lot that you decided to send your sword ahead of the time there.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I didn't until a couple of minutes ago.
It's okay. It's not like you got a sending stone sent ahead of you in Strard as well.
Hey, it's just casual.
didn't
It's the
control
next big
that.
location. We just want to go to the next. We're curious, We hear a lot about
Look,
whatever's
that's our
in Strahd.
excuse. Is my
Strahd.
sister sent something to Strahd because
It was close to them, exactly.
town.
See,
big
and
town.
so
Yeah.
exactly. They can't tell us that we didn't get a sending when we did. So Okay.
Exactly. So cool. So, where's the bride? When are we leaving?
We'll be leaving in 2 days, or like ruffle some papers. A day. You'd have tomorrow off, and then the day after that. So I guess that's 2 days.
Time is weird.
The day after tomorrow. Count
Okay.
that as however many days you would like to. The bride and her father would be ready to get moving.
And
Mm,
where
that-
will we meet them? Like at the eastern edge of town,
You
or
should
somewhere
meet them
else?
back here at the guild hall, probably.
Like morning, the next day, or day after?
Yes, there won't be a exact time. They were just told to be here in the morning of the day they wish to depart, and that that a group who would take in that contract would be here at that time. And now that's you
Yay!
guys.
Yippee.
Thank you so much. We'll look back at the group. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Mm,
When are you getting a new net?
Guess I was going to say if we're staying here, I'll probably go to the town hall to see about getting a new squire.
Not the town hall, the guard post.
Guard post. Sorry.
The town hall is going to be for like the town, whereas the guard post is where you'd find the people who work for like the kingdom and stuff.
Okay. Oh yeah, guard post.
Do we want to go there next? And what was your name? I'm so sorry.
Normo.
Thank you so much for your help, Normo.
Normo.
I was like expecting like
Literally-
Normand, but no, it ended with Mo, and I was like, what?
Normo.
What a
Okay.
You
twist.
Normo.
That sounds like an insult. It does.
Like Normie, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Actually, maybe it would be a good idea to check out like the archives for any known dangers between here and
Or
Revere Cross.
the archives where it has the information about the quest you just took.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why
We should
we
do that.
said the archives. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
should
gonna
do that.
check the archives. We'll do that. We're finally doing it, guys. We're learning.
Gosh, I didn't know you were capable of learning.
Hey.
Not only did we ask for a name.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting there.
It's taking a bit, but we're getting there. So then, yeah, we'll go to the archives, and then the next stop will be the town hall, probably. And then
Hello?
in.
Oh,
Oh, has he
hello?
had
My
stuff
Discord died.
written down all the time? Wait, oh, Normal, thank you. That one I didn't need help spelling. I got that one, but thank you.
Normal.
Don't pick on him, alright? He helped you. He could have been rude.
This is gonna be the next one bump jump guy. We're just gonna
No! Don't do
fixated.
that to Normo! Don't do that to him! He's so
You
nice!
guys head to the room,
Archives.
and it is filled with stuff. You see rows and rows. You see a clearly like library section, and then you see more of like a contract section.
You guys can leave me here. I'll be fine here. This is heaven.
There are rooms in guild halls.
I'm in heaven.
There has been one of these at every place you've gone. The building in Venusaur was described as the largest building in the city outside of the arenas, and you only ever went into the talking to people part and not the majority of the building, which is the libraries.
Onweir, it looks
We'll be
like they're
back one day.
realizing this slowly and is slowly tearing up at all of the lost chances.
Hey, we have to go back, so you can explore it after we get back.
But, oh my god.
But
Okay.
You can think about
Well, are you
everything you want to look
guys-
up there.
looking for anything in particular? There's also you see many more various members of the guild. You see a couple of adventuring parties. Some of them are at various tables reading stuff. Some are going through the shelves. You can see quite a few members of staff walking around or being asked questions or directing people places. And what are you guys trying to get out of the archives?
Contract information about our contract
And information about like River Cross.
and dangers between here and there.
We know potentially a bit of the noble family too that this bride, like this situation.
That would be nice, if you had gotten the name of the bride who you would just agree
Is it
to
not on the
marry.
contract? Why is that information not on the contract? That seems like
Well,
important.
we're looking for the contract information about the contract.
Will be in the
because-
contract information.
Yeah.
The contract you take from the guild, and I have said this before, is
Yeah.
really bare bones of just
Fair. So we'll learn about that. Yeah, so that basically is what I asked for, is information on the bride and like the noble family, all right?
We're learning slowly.
But you guys, who wants to look for the contract? How are you looking for the contract?
I
mean, there's
would
people who
ask.
work here.
I mean, there's people who work here, right? Yeah.
They could point you in the direction and say it'll be if sounds like it'll be a new contract, so you're gonna want to look for it, and they'll point you in like the right direction and tell you it'll be on one of the lower shelves probably, since it has an escort contract, and you'll just be you'll have to probably look at a couple to find the one you're looking for.
Thank you. Go do that.
Roll me a investigation check with advantage because you have been pointed in the right direction.
Do we all do that, or is it just Unweir? Because I assume we were following Unweir. We're all looking.
You can't all do it, but two of you can do it.
I just want to look at like
I have a plus
some
one.
general history.
For
If you would like to
investigation, I have
just
plus
look at
2.
general history, that'll be in the library section. Roll me an investigation for that as well.
Do we both get advantage for being helped out?
It's because the lady helped you, so you're looking with you just have help from her. So
Cypher, do you want to roll since you haven't rolled all game?
24.
Yeah.
Roll investigation at advantage.
There I am.
nice 8, Brooke.
Yeah, it could have been in that one.
I
Izzy, are
rolled
you just looking?
investigation.
At advantage.
Yes.
I want to find history that see if there's any history that's
Roll
not
again.
specifically only on
Yeah, roll again because it's at advantage.
this place, on this
Revere
you know,
Cross?
Empire
yeah,
or the town?
empire, just like world history.
You wouldn't really. So with a 24, you would find a book, and the book would be like an abridged history of the entire world, and it would have like 2 chapters before the founding of the empire, and then it would have a chapter on the race war, and then it would entirely be following the empire after that. And part of that is because you actually traveled to the empire, so you would kind of know this a little bit, is partially because of the worship of Udar and the way the War of the Gods is gone. The Empire kind of hates everybody outside of the Empire, so they kind of there's not really a collection really of like the history of the elves or the history of the dwarves and stuff. There'll be like the creation histories that you can find like in this book, but you're not going to find like the cultural histories or anything.
Damn, I was hoping they'd have like a restricted book section or something.
If they have a restricted book
In
section,
Hogwarts?
you would probably have to ask someone, and it wouldn't just be in the open library area. So that would be interacting with some of the people, not just looking for the books. For the 16 to find your contract, it does take a little bit, but in time you guys managed to find the contract.
What about with an 8? What do we get with that?
Nothing.
You
We'll
get
take the
Brooke slows you
16.
down a little bit.
Damn.
Honestly accurate. I want to
No.
be me again, man. I'm distracted.
Yeah.
The person who has hired you is a Letta Morsk. Father is Porgal Morse.
Horrible.
Oh.
Virgil.
Porgal. Who will also be traveling with her. They're a semi-influential family of the area. You would get through the reading through the contract details and stuff because the guild, it appears, puts together a packet on the contract. Is that she's a somewhat wealthy family in the area she's marrying into a family from Pottersfield to try to combine the two since they're nearby towns to make a unified, smaller trading guild, which is pretty common in the area, especially among the newer families, as with the case of the Morsks. And so they're heading to the main reason that they're heading to the city they're heading to is because once they are unified as a family, that city, they can then create the guild that they're trying to create. They can create it from there. So they're getting married in the city where they can then immediately begin working on their guild. So you get, it's kind of not really a marriage so much because they love each other.
Yeah.
Political marriage.
Political.
Yes. Which is not too uncommon, given the current state of the Empire. But you guys can learn about that.
Cool.
So, any other details you are looking for?
Is there anything on who the groom is?
Yes. Name is the Mad. It does not tell you which family he is from. But the groom is a man named the Mad, and he is from a slightly larger family, but still not a very influential one, from the city of Pottersfield.
Okay. I doubt the.
Fun.
Yeah, no. I was gonna ask a question. I was like, I wouldn't know.
No, these are very much small families. They're noble families, but they're noble families at the point where they'd probably rank around the same as you do, just being a
Yeah.
knight.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're especially because there's more information about Aletta's family and about her dad, they're very much like got
Small
some
town.
money from some source, and because they have money, they're getting into the trade business, as is the Mads family. And because both are getting into the trade business, they're going to intermarry to have enough money to actually start sending ships back and forth between the two cities to hopefully become important. But basically, it's just two families that either retired adventurers or, people who found something or whatever. They got just enough money together to try to become powerful people.
Cool. And is there anything on River Cross in this, or should we look somewhere else?
There'd be a little bit in the contract, but you'd probably have to go looking at the actual books and stuff to find more information about Revere Cross. But it's a trading center. It's not a port city, but it is in part because of that, because it's not a port city, it is safer to keep information and libraries and stuff. So it is usually a center for making trade deals, and it has a lot of trade headquarters and stuff. Is if you're not in one of the bigger cities like Strahd or Osmiran, you're going to need to find a place like Razor Crop to have your guild hall as technically the home, and then you would operate out of whatever port city you're operating out of, but your guild would technically be situated there. So it's basically a city of a lot of empty guild rooms.
Okay.
Okay.
Any dangers between here and there that we can find?
Known bandit
Nothing.
groups.
Nothing significant. There are bandits that roam the lands, but that's pretty common in general for these parts. It's why they have guild contracts and stuff for moving caravans, and why you're being hired to escort her. Is there's definitely some bandits. There's some wild creatures and stuff, and there's news
Any
of a new
hydras
type
on
of
our way?
creature being spotted nearby.
Oh. Wow, as I said that, I think that may or may not be the Hydra. No, I guess
No,
it's
you would
new.
actually recognize the description of this new creature. It was found by an
Just.
unknown adventuring group in a little city.
Oh, it is us.
Wait.
The false Hydra.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
a T-Rex.
Dampiers. Oh,
Oh.
T-Rex. Oh!
Oh! That's actually
I've got
amazing.
parts
still
from
us.
that guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are not the first people to encounter Dampiers or anything like
Yeah.
that, but like the T-Rex, legitimately, it's not something anybody really has information on. So you guys are the ones that found it, and you guys are the ones that killed it. So that is just entirely you guys.
Right,
There's
we
news of
named
a
it,
new
didn't we?
creature launch. You did it because you couldn't come up with anything.
No,
Right.
I thought Cypher named it Cyphersaurus.
That is
Cyphersaurus.
true.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
you
don't know
telling
if you
us
guys
that
had
we can't be
settled on
named
You
that,
know
after
but
what?
that
I
Cypher?
think
was
I remember that. I don't know.
Yeah.
you
because
did
I
want
think-
to name it Cyphersource, but I wasn't sure if you guys had fully settled on
Oh,
it. If you guys are,
Yes.
then canonically, yes, there is a new creature, the Cyphersaurus, that was
Yeah.
discovered by an unnamed adventuring party that has been found nearby. But beyond that,
Abbreviated to C-Rex.
The
there is
T-Rex.
nothing
I
of
love that.
crazy notes. Yes.
Okay. Amazing.
That's
Alright.
great.
Cool. I think
The
that's all
C-Rex.
we're gonna find here, right?
Izzy, did you want to try to talk to anybody in the guild about accessing a potential restricted section or something?
I have a feeling that I'm going to be told no. Something about it. Just screams no.
Oh my
I
god.
believe
I might wait
you.
until I
You can
get
silver
in.
tongue your way in.
Heyo.
I don't think I can.
Doesn't have to be silver if you just
Okay,
use it in the
well,
right
you
way.
know, I wasn't going there, but then I said it, and I was like, you know what, it's gonna be taken there.
But you
No.
guys,
I think I'll wait until I can talk to I almost said Urfier. That's not the right person. To oh my god, I forgot your name. I'm sorry. Who are
Osiris?
you? No.
Onweir?
Onweir.
Okay. Ah.
Oh, I was like, whose name did you forget? There's a lot going on.
you guys can
Your sister.
regroup and head out with the guild hall. Head off
Cool.
to your next destination.
Gonna head to the town, or not the town hall, but the you literally just said it.
Post.
Guard post, yeah. I was like, I know it was guard something, but
Guards center more than just a guard post, but yes, like the guard.
I'm
Because the guards
go.
are various knights and stuff. Not so the center will be where
you guys don't have to come with me. I think Osiris would say, like, you don't have to come with me, but that is what I'm going to be doing. And then we're meeting at the Babel Inn, so we know the location. Well, not exactly the location. We know where we're
If
meeting
you're set
up.
on the Babel Inn, do you want your boy to go get some rooms for you?
Please do.
That'd be handy.
Yes.
You will head off to get 3 rooms.
Thank you, Allocate.
Are you going to take it out of party funds or are we?
I'll take it out of party funds since it's Elegane doing it.
What the fuck was that?
Sorry, there's phlegm in my chest.
Ah, are you
In your
okay?
chest.
Yeah.
And
It's
we're
just
getting
No, you're right.
we're getting 2 days just to like make sure that's on there.
But also, it's like 9 minutes away from being 9.
Oh Oh, it is, yeah.
Just I don't know how long we want to run the session.
We'll do Sam interacting with the guard people to get her questions out of the way, and then we will end session there and start next session where we started this session, heading off to the Babel Inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deja vu.
Ironic. And before you talk a lot, Sam, just you gotta make sure you hydrate.
Oh, damn. All right. I mean, it's not a full bottle, but it is still like a 3/4 of a bottle.
Yeah, just make sure that you're,
Dan, take a really long time explaining the place, please and thank you. All right.
As you go in, you see the gear post, you see a couple people scrolling around, and who you go up to?
All right then.
Yeah,
Is anybody else coming with me?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, okay, hi.
You go to the guard post, and you can definitely see a couple people milling around, but there's one like central desk that there's definitely more to the building behind it, but there's like the check-in or whatever. You see a couple of guards walk up and like talk and either get their duty or head to the back for one reason or another. And there's a human male kind of just sitting there at the reception. As you guys walk in, kind of like waves you over, doesn't recognize you, but he's where you have to go first anyway, unless you're there to go to jail itself, but he doesn't see any guards with you.
Hey, I'm
so...
here to turn myself in. No. Just walk up. I believe I do have like it was like a sigil or like papers, don't I?
Yeah.
I have to remember to have to look through my stuff. Yeah, so I'll like show that off first and then say, I'm here to inquire about a new squire.
Hey, that rhymed. Onweir actually says that, like, hey.
Kind of throws a look at Onweir, who's still a beef tank, and then looks back to you and goes, that would be something to bring up with the head guard. I believe he's in, but I'd have to go check. So if you don't mind sitting around, just give like 5-10 minutes, and I'll let you know.
Easy enough.
You'll hop off the thing and wander off to the back. You guys wait. It does take him about 7 minutes to return, and during that time, there starts to be like a line forming at the desk of people who need stuff.
Like the DMV, but medieval DMV.
Well, it's sort of worse than that and sort of that, but it's like he's the like how you have to like clock in at work. He's how the guards clock in and out of work.
Oh no.
Great.
So it's like shift change time is when you've walked in. So these are all the people who are trying to get home for the day and who are trying to get to their post on time so they don't get in trouble, and that's who's forming this line.
Oh, sorry.
Whoopsies.
But he will.
It's a bad time, but oh well.
But he will come back and tell you that the head guard is in, and you just have to go to the back. It'll be the third door on your left. Just knock before you enter, but a weenie will has time to see you.
A weenie?
A weenie?
A weenie? Okay.
That's what I heard too, but I don't know if I heard wrong.
No, we all heard. Oh.
Ow, weenie. Okay.
No,
I'm
a weenie.
gonna call him a weenie.
No, work Al weenie would take 2 W's. It's O weenie.
A weenie?
Oh, weenie.
I don't know.
I don't like this town. You guys are having way too much fun with the names in this town.
We have Normo, a weenie.
I'm sorry, you give us enough shit as a player.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I would never...
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's, yeah, I'll walk back then. taking on
I
with me.
follow close behind
Yeah.
because I don't. People keep looking at me different.
Well, it doesn't help that you're
It says
technically
you're an
not allowed here.
absolutely
And I'm
beefed
not
up.
used to.
Mooney typed El Weenie, just so you know.
El Weedy.
These places.
Even Mooney loves this
Distant.
place.
I will show you off.
This is my
I don't think I don't
revenge
have
for
more
fumes.
hydrants.
Yeah.
This is my revenge
Yeah,
for
then we'll
fumes.
make another group,
Yeah,
and
and we'll
it'll
terrorize
happen
you more.
again.
But
Yeah.
you
This
guys
is our
have been-
door conversation. This group's
No, it's not lasting as long.
We could make it, you know. We can certainly try.
no.
But no. Let's just go down the hall. Yeah.
you guys head down the hall and find the door pretty easily, and it's also like the only one with a semi-fancy door. It's not like fancy, but like the door frame is like got an attempt at an intricate carving. It's not very well done, but it's not just the plain door frame, so you assume it's it is the right door, and kind of makes sense the guard captain gets the quote unquote fancy door.
Yeah. I think.
Not.
Yeah, Cyrus is gonna knock and like try to straighten himself up a little bit. Remember training,
You're a
like, trying to be
muffled-
more
Straighten himself
proper.
up.
Muffled come in from beyond the door.
Open the door. Walk in. I was about to say hello, sir, but I don't know gender, so it's just a simple
Hello.
yes, hello.
You see an older gentleman, and the guy at the desk did say he already.
Okay, that's your all right. So yeah, hello, sir.
But he's like sitting behind the desk in a nice like plump chair and looks up and says, I was told one of you is a knight here for a squire. Is the one behind you your old squire and need to see about taking a test?
No,
Oh,
my
no,
old.
I'm just a party member. Sorry.
Yes, you're okay. My old
Do
squire.
good in the army, son. Got the arms for it.
Oh, no.
He kind of shrinks in a little, like, oh no, stop. My sister has
Not
said-
again.
My sister tried, sir. It didn't go great. Lying a little bit, but that's fine.
But no, Leto already saw to her paperwork and everything. She left a little bit earlier. Partial adventuring right now, but yes, still need a new squire to train up.
Looks you up and down. It's like, did you have a squire in mind, or are you just taking whatever I have at hand?
I don't really have anyone in particular, just whoever. You know, if you have someone who maybe
You're
seems
not
a bit more
human, are
difficult.
you?
That's
You have the
too-
look, but you also have the vibe that you're not.
Is that an
His
issue?
glowing eyes is the eyes
Stand up
giving
a
it
little
away.
bit straighter, like,
Well,
depending on how this goes.
he doesn't seem like he's saying it necessarily like
Yeah.
rude, but he's like, because we have a squire here who's been working with the guard for a couple of months, and he's been having trouble finding a knight because most of them don't want to take a non-human squire. But if you're not human yourself, I don't imagine that'd be a problem for you, would it?
Absolutely not. I'll happily take on that squire.
Perfect. And he like pulls out a stack of papers. It's literally like 6 inches of paper. Puts it on the desk and says, well, I'll need this filled out then.
Glance it on Weir apologetically. Pull up a seat.
Shrug. I'm here for the fine. I'm here for the ride. For the fine. What the fuck?
Osiris
But
will
once
take a
you
chair.
get that filled out, and then I can look through, and if it all looks good, I will send the squire to you probably in the morning. I don't think he has another shift tonight. Where would you be staying?
I'm staying at the Babel Inn.
It's not a right establishment, I suppose. But
Is that better?
I mean, there's definitely finer places you could stay, but I mean, not if you're an adventuring sort, I suppose.
Brush it off. No more
That's
comments
what
on
was
that.
recommended to us. Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna keep on
Well,
starting to do the
there's like,
paperwork.
like the noble
Yeah, that's
kind
true.
of places which technically you qualify for, but your party doesn't, and so
Yeah.
that's why he's like,
If you're adventuring, yeah. Here.
roll me a performance check, Sam.
Oh, performance. Why performance? Why not like persuasion or anything else? Performance
You're
isn't that
not trying to
bad.
persuade or convince. It's just to see how well you fill out the paperwork. It does like, no matter how
Fuck
poorly
me.
you roll,
Fuck me.
which
Oh
that's real
my god.
poorly. I was gonna say it
Oh my
doesn't affect
god.
whether or not it gets accepted. It just means this takes you about 5.5 hours. There's a couple
Okay,
of
thank
pages
God.
that you have to go like, I screwed up.
I
Can I
screwed
get
up. Oh no.
another?
Look, this.
You
I think this is
definitely
the.
you get 3 or 4 copies of some pages by the time you're done.
By the second copy, I facepalm.
It
It's been a
takes
while since I've done this.
all afternoon.
Oh.
At some point, I just leave.
Oh, you came with
Oh,
us?
you were here? Oh, damn. I didn't realize you came with us, Bologna. Is Cypher here too? Did you all come
Definitely
with me?
it's definitely a good thing Ella Kane did not come with you.
Yeah. I think every
You can
time I
definitely
fuck up, I'm like, I imagine
you
Ella
can
Kane
see at
scolding
some
me.
point the longer you take, you can see him at some point like look at your like sigil again, like,
Damn it.
is this really a knight? But eventually you get the paperwork to
Okay.
him and he takes it and then goes,
That
well,
was
have a
embarrassing.
good, like, looks out the window at night now, I guess.
I'm so
Thank
sorry
you.
we took up your afternoon, sir.
I mean, he still got his work done. You were just like in his office, and like at some point he moved you from where you were like just filling it out on the desk real quickly because it was supposed to
Yeah.
take like 20 minutes to you had like a side table in the corner of the room so
He
he
put
could
me in the
get back to
timeout
work.
corner.
You're in ISS.
God damn it.
But you do eventually manage to get all the paperwork filled out. He looks it over and nods along, says it looks surprisingly in order. There's a
Unweir
few
snorts a little.
minor things, but I'll just correct those. But I'll get the oh poor boy, I'll get the squire to you later tonight.
Wait, tonight or
Paperwork might not be the
tomorrow?
best, but
Tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Leto turned out real nice, so the squire's in good hands.
Still has no idea who Leto is, but whatever.
It's fair.
She was wonderful. I miss her. I should write her a letter.
But you
Oh,
guys
no.
head outside of the barracks, and the sun has well and fully
Yeah.
set. It will be like 3 p.m. when you enter this building.
So, did Ella Kane fill out your first round of paperwork affairs?
Would you believe it if I said no? Because I guess DM, this is a question. I have had other squires before, right? Or it was Leto my first.
I think Leto was probably your first because you
Okay,
haven't
cool.
had like Ella Kane around, and
That
but
absolutely
you
makes
filled
sense.
out her paperwork.
Also, it's been a while since I filled it out,
wow.
and I maybe a little bit nervous, just because everyone was in there, and I don't know
I'm
what came over
sorry.
me.
You could have told me to leave.
Performance anxiety.
You guys are fine. With writing, alright? Imagine trying to write an essay with people staring over you, okay?
I've done that several
Well,
times.
I've done that too.
Panic.
I had to
would
do
panic.
that to get my my high school proficiency thing.
I would panic so hard, so, you know.
Totally
I
fair.
got
I mean, I was panicking as
110%
well.
on that essay.
Anyhow,
Yes.
to the inn. I tired
Yeah.
and starting to get a little hungry.
I have a little bit of a headache, I won't lie.
I would 2
And you
after
guys
all
head
that.
towards the inn, and that's where we will end session. Is as you head towards Babylon after your real tough battle of taking on the paperwork.
Yeah, yeah.